commercial.
Snoop Dio double.
A random Duncan.
I'm sure he was in for a total of 4 minutes. And then left.
We're live on Periscope and Facebook. We're waiting on Twitch and YouTube.
All right, cool. What's up, everybody? Welcome. So
Indeed.
I'm Boo. This is Donnie. We do a little show called Pick 'em with Donnie and Boo. We pick games, but once in a while, when there's a game worthy, such as the Knicks Grizzlies,
Knicks.
we do a little live stream. So we like to get together on some Wednesdays here and there. So waiting for tip off in a couple of minutes. Knicks Grizzlies.
Gonna be
Grizzlies are on fire. Knicks are a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
And
Both true.
You know, it should be interesting. So, any ideas? Let's talk about our picks. So, another thing we do here, right? We like to watch the games. We like to do a little commentary. But we're gamblers at heart.
Indeed.
And we made 3 picks each on this game because degenerates need, something to care about.
Well, no, there has to be incentive in the Grizzlies-Knicks game. Let's be clear.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's incentive for me. I'm a Knicks fan. Donnie, you're not a Knicks fan.
No. Somehow I'm more of a Grizzlies fan, and that doesn't make any sense.
So, I mean, I'm a Knicks fan, but it's tough, and, these
tough.
bets are what's going to make me get through this game, because there's many times when I just have to shut it off this year. But anyway, let's get into the picks before tip-off. Donnie?
I'll go first, sure. So, I got the Knicks under 109.5, and that's because... I don't know. I just don't really see the firepower in this lineup.
Really?
I'm a big.
You're not a big Reggie Bullock fan?
I actually do like Reggie Bullock,
How about Taj Gibson?
But I like great veteran. But I'm a big Julius Randle fan. But I mean, he's not really giving you points.
Your next pick.
That's what I was getting into. Thank you. So I got over 9.5 Randle boards. So I think that he'll get 12 tonight.
Exactly 12.
I'm looking at 12. And then I'm going to finish off with the Grizzly to win this one, minus 2.5.
I'll get into my picks in a minute, but we just had tip-off. Knicks won the tip. Randall to Marcus Morris, who really is the only guy that can score on this team consistently.
Get in for that O board.
Peyton,
he's on the outside.
In the lane, nice little pass to Gibson for a layup. Knicks up 2-0. On the board. Knicks will not be shut out tonight. Interesting to note, too, no more 24-second... dribble outs or 8-second violations. Knicks and Grizzlies, I'm sure, did that in their first game to honor Kobe. We'll talk about that. We're trying to honor Kobe the best we can here today.
Yep.
We'll get horribly sad, but
it's terrible.
Basketball goes on, and the whole league is hurting. But
yeah, this one's gonna drag on the entire year, and it's gonna go beyond that.
I think it's gonna go beyond that.
I mean, you're talking about one of the top 10 players of all time. Some would say top 5.
But
unreal.
Yeah, unreal. Grizzlies inbound the ball. John Morant, big time player. You believe in this guy?
Fast as hell. Great moves. He seems to score a fair amount, which is
the
not
ball.
what I thought he was going to do.
That's Valanciunas in the paint for
it's
2.
A great move.
Grizzlies tied up 2-2. I got to tell you, the Grizzlies are not a bad team. If they're in the East, the Grizzlies
craziest hairdo I've ever seen.
Who?
Bullock.
Yeah, you weren't here last week. We talked all about that. Peyton out to Gibson. Gibson misses a point-blank jumper. Morant the rebound.
The gimme rebound.
Morant dribbles down. Nice little pass off. I need that assist. You have to make your shots.
That wasn't even a free throw, my man.
It was a lay-in. And
Soaring.
I'll explain to you in a second why that really bothers me. Foul down the other way. And it looks like Randall's going to the line. I'll talk about my picks, right? And I'll start with the one that's last up there. It's Morant over 7.5 assists. The Knicks are horrible. What are you pointing at?
This is a female ref. I don't know.
Okay.
I enjoyed that.
The Knicks are horrible on defense, and
that is an awful
worst against the 3 in the league. I think Morant's going to be able to dish quite a bit. I expect Memphis to put up 110, 115, 120 possibly.
Oh.
So I'm saying Morant over 7.5 assists. The only reliable Knicks scorer is Marcus Morris, who scored 20, and I think 4 or 5 straight. So I'm taking over 19.5. And I expect to see a lot of points early. I took over 108 first half. Morant drives to the hoop, lays it in.
Easy bucks.
That's 2 for Morant. Memphis up 4-3. 10-11 left in the first. Is the Garden packed out tonight? What do you think?
I mean, yes, it's sold out crowd. The attendance, no, not quite.
Bullock drives to the hoop.
I'm guessing you got 85-90%.
Okay.
It's the Grizzlies, remember. I don't know if their fans travel necessarily.
Morant throws it out.
Ooh, opportunity.
Ooh.
Now he tried to get too fancy with it.
Jackson tried to dribble. He was stripped, and I guess it was knocked off of him. So it's going to be Knicks ball. Memphis behind 5-4 early on. Peyton. I got to get into this guy Peyton in a minute because I think he's actually made the Knicks much better since they started playing him. But, I mean, we haven't had a good point guard.
Not too much movement off the ball there, but all right.
When's the last time the Knicks had a good point guard, Donnie?
It's John Starks. That's not true.
John Starks wasn't a point guard. Harper was the point guard.
I'm just going based on. I thought that's what he was booked as. You're right.
Because he
But
was short? Come on.
Marbury?
Marbury would probably.
No,
be,
but Marbury was a disappointment
a
overall.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. I mean, he was the last good point guard we had on the roster. We did get Steve Francis, but that was after.
Raymond Felton?
I mean, come on. I'm not going to take that Raymond Felton was a good point guard, Paul. By the way, that's Paul. He's our producer. He chimes in with some, ridiculous comments like he just did once in a while. Early on, this is a low-scoring first quarter. I know it's just 3 minutes in, but as a gambler, you're always looking at the clock.
But you're right, though. What I remember of big-time Knicks have always been good 3s, 4s, and 5s. It's not a...
It's not a point guard town.
No,
and
it's really not.
Look, don't get me wrong. Peyton is
Much
not
bigger
a
front court town, to be honest.
Peyton is not something
That's a
that's going to
sweet
get you
shot.
excited. Memphis comes back with a score 7-6 Knicks. But Peyton is actually a guy who looks to pass, and he can dribble and kick out, and that's why he's had like 7 assists in like 5 or 6 straight games. Bullock drives to the hoop, misses,
Crowder.
rebound, Crowder.
Yeah. Crowder's another
Here's
guy.
Morant, kicks it out, knock it down, Brooks. He missed
Ooh,
it.
how did Jesus?
He missed a wide open 3, and that's
You
the
can't
kind of
miss that.
stuff that messes up and over. Knicks up 7-6, about 3.5 minutes in. Morris steps back. Nope, they called him for a push-off.
Peyton.
Offensive foul, Knicks.
Do you remember when Peyton came into the league? He actually started off very hot.
The Magic.
Like, they thought he was going to be, again, their franchise point guard. And somewhere along the way, I think he just lost that fire. Maybe this is it. He's got to try. He knows he's got to really try to get that back.
Yeah, I mean, he's still young enough. But
No, that's what I'm saying. He's
not
still
a guy-
definitely young
He's
enough.
not a guy that's going to average more than 10 or 11 points a game. It just does. It's just not his...
Yeah, you're looking for him to be a bigger assist guy. You're right. Pass first. Definitely.
Oh, Valanciunas.
Like
in
what
the
they
lane.
expect out of Lonzo Ball, kind of. Like, much bigger pass first guy.
Yeah, I guess that's a decent...
Or Rondo, actually, is probably the
It's
best.
a decent
one.
comparison.
Yeah.
Memphis comes down and scores 8-7 Memphis, 4 minutes in. There's Peyton, kicks it out. Randall, wide open jumper, he misses.
Oh, that was
Gibson
almost a great offensive board.
grabs the rebound, but it's off him. Yeah, Peyton came flying in. But it's going to be Memphis ball. Bad shooting to start this game. No surprise from the Knicks side, but
Both teams terrible.
what do you mean both teams terrible? In general? Or
No,
just shooting?
Memphis missed several wide open shots also. Start the game. That is wow. That's a dream, that fadeaway. Peyton run it up. Marcus Morris with a push.
I need
Nothing
Morris
called.
to start shooting. This guy, let me tell you something.
Wow.
I hated him to start the year, right? As a Knicks fan, it's a conveyor belt. No, not a conveyor belt. What's the thing when it comes in and it goes out?
Carousel.
Oh, it's a carousel, right? These
That's what they
players-
call that typically. I don't know. What were you talking about?
I-
Rotisserie? I don't
I said
understand what that was.
a conveyor
No, I
belt.
understand, but you were
Thinking
saying
I Love
something else.
Lucy or something.
Yeah.
But,
That should have been called. I don't know why they didn't, but
yeah,
Mike,
Marcus
you got a comment there.
Marcus Morris likes to push off. Marcus Morris is an angry person. But J-Rel Obiso says, prediction please on OKC versus the Kings later. Who you like in OK? Listen, OKC, first of all, if you're betting, OKC's been the best team all year against the spread. Because they constantly surprise. And they're like 10 games over 500. Nobody thought they would be. OKC. I mean...
no, yeah, they're definitely showing better than they would. They actually didn't they get like a lot of picks based on the moves that they'd made early on, like in the off season.
Yeah, and I mean, they just have a
And
tough
young
team.
players,
Like, they
yeah.
have Chris Paul and they have Steven Adams. These are just like hard nosed guys.
Yeah.
It's hard to bet against them. I'm gonna say I said booze on OKC.
I'm going Kings at home, and that's the underdog pick, by the way. They're plus 2.5.
Downey likes the Kings.
Yeah. Wow.
Memphis up
Another
13-11,
shot should've
almost
been made.
halfway through the first quarter.
Crowder running the point.
Kings are one of those teams, like, they have a lot of talent. Once in a while, they'll put it all together. Like, they'll play a game and just...
No,
like,
never for a year, though. And one.
Did you see the Kings game and one for Memphis? Did you see the game a couple nights ago? They were down by... First time since they tracked play-by-play, like, and, like, percent... Like,
What do you got?
They were down by 17 points. Paul, did you see that? Paul was in California. He wasn't paying attention to the rest
Definitely
of the world.
not.
No, definitely not. I mean, the Kings. I thought maybe Sacramento. No.
So you think there's a big buzz in California about the Sacramento Kings?
And their comeback the other night, it should be because they were down by 17 points. We're at commercial, by the way. Paul, are you updating the score? What do we got right now?
We got nothing. That makes sense.
I have 13-10. I think I missed something.
Yeah, I think we just had a basket going into the break, but Paulie's inside. He's doing his best to keep up with the score. It's a lot harder than when we do football. But he did a great job last week when we did Lakers Knicks. Kings were down 17 with 3 minutes left in the game. They sent it to overtime and won. First time since I think they said about 30 years since they started keeping track of I don't know, some
deficits in time,
like,
right?
like
Yeah, I got
play
you.
by play stuff.
Right.
First time in 8,000 something attempts that a team's been down by 17 with 3 minutes left and ended up winning the game.
All right, so you were deep into this clearly.
It was the most.
How did they do
comeback.
it? Like who was
Buddy,
red hot?
Buddy Hield just.
He just kept hitting shots.
I mean, I think
he's a great shooter
I
anyway.
think he put up
then.
40 something. Yeah, I think he hit 3 after 3. But you need to get
Gotcha.
a little bit lucky too.
Of course, yeah.
Guys were missing free throws at the end.
And clearly, who were they playing?
I don't remember who they were playing.
I was gonna say clearly that team also was not running some kind of prevent, offense when they had the ball. So
We'll just prevent offense.
just going up the court and just passing the ball around, waiting till
It was against the Timberwolves. I mean,
the Timberwolves were clearly almost throwing that game basically.
Karl Anthony Towns. That must have broke his heart. Come to the Knicks, Karl Anthony.
Wiggins, good player also.
Timberwolves are another team that have some star
They have
power,
talent, but yeah, it
they
doesn't
can't
go
put
together.
it together. You know what I mean?
That's why Jimmy Butler was fed up after half a year.
Mike, you got a prediction score for J-Rel?
Oh, let's see. Yeah, I would say, what's up, J-Rel? First of all, thank you for watching us out on YouTube, right?
Yep.
J-Rel's on YouTube. Listen, I mean, you're asking me for a score. It's a little bit difficult. I'm going to say 112, 108, OKC.
I'm looking at the line.
What's the total on that game?
219.5. So here's what I'll say.
I mean, how good am I? First of all, can we just stop for a second?
Please.
I didn't even know what the total was.
You were about a point off, yeah.
A half
That's
a
great.
point off. I'm a monster.
Yeah, all right.
And what's the spread? Don't tell me it's like 3.5 because I haven't even looked.
No, I picked the Kings and it's plus 2.5.
Amazing. All right.
I said that already though. What do you mean?
What do you got, Donnie?
All right. Looking at the 219.5, knowing that the Kings can score from time to time, I'm gonna say 117 Kings, 110 OKC.
All right, beautiful.
No.
Anyway, let's get back to the game. We had one of the longest commercial breaks I think I've ever seen in the history of the NBA.
Nice ad for the Joker.
We came back.
Academy Award nominee.
Memphis up 16-12.
So
We're about
open.
halfway through the first.
How do you
Keeping in mind, I'm
Go
looking
ahead.
at. First of all, I think I'm the only one that's got a first half bet, right, D? If I'm correct.
Yeah, that's correct.
So I need over 108 first half. So that's what I'm thinking. In order to feel comfortable,
Yeah, I wouldn't right now.
In order
We'll
to
see.
feel comfortable, I need to be looking
A
at
lot of shots missed so far.
a 55 points combined after the first, at least,
That
right?
would help. There's another possession but no bucket. That's a beautiful
Memphis
shot.
comes back, knocks down a 3. 19-12
19-12.
Memphis. So yeah, I mean, listen, I'm looking. If I got a 30-25 game after the first, I'm feeling pretty good about myself.
Right. All right, so here's what we're looking at right now. Total field goals. I mean, Memphis is still shooting 50%. The Knicks 46. They're not actually bad numbers right now, But the 3-pointers so far, Memphis 1 for 4, 25%, and the Knicks 1 for 3. So
Randall in the lane
leaves to be
kicks it out.
desired.
Dotson.
2 for 4.
I got a lot of things to say about
2
the
for
Knicks. Again, Donnie's not a Knicks fan. I got a couple. Here's two guys that need to play 35 minutes a game.
Go on.
Peyton.
Yep.
At point.
Wow.
Memphis, 6, scoop and score. That's Brooks, right? Peyton needs to play 35 minutes a game because he facilitates the offense better than the scrubs, Ntilikina,
Okay.
and Dennis Smith Jr., who doesn't want to be here.
That-
And the man who
oh
just
my
took
Lord.
another 3 and knocked it down, Dotson. Okay, can I tell you about this guy, Dotson?
Please.
He's instant offense on a team that has no offense. How he's not playing 30 minutes a game is beyond me. Nice steal by Mitchell Robinson, another guy who's not playing enough minutes.
Oh my God.
Threw it up to Mitchell, who threw it down. Memphis up 21, 4 minutes left. Suddenly that over starting to look good. A lot of back and forth action.
That looked effortless. It's a good opener.
0 for 1. Mitchell
Wow.
Robinson absolutely
Such grace.
threw that down. That's an assist from Peyton. I didn't take the Peyton assist. That's not good. I thought I did.
Do you remember what the number was?
It was
I thought it was 6.5. It was less than.
It was either
Morant.
6.5 or 7.5. Morant right now has 0 assists.
Right. Yeah.
Not a good start.
But
Do you want to guess how many points Marcus Morris has?
if I had to, I would say 3.
Yeah, he had 1-3.
Yeah.
All right, but that's okay because Marcus Morris is going to
Or
get
I'm looking
his.
at it. But
I've watched a lot of games with him this year. He does not pass the ball, so if the ball touches his hand, he's going to shoot it.
So that that bodes well for you in that regard. Unless his shooting percentage tonight is awful.
Yeah.
I
Anyway.
got Randall with 2 boards so far, so
Okay.
we're okay with that. We're not great with that. We're okay with that.
We're at commercial. Knicks with a little bit of a run, down 21-20 early on. So let's talk NBA in general.
Yeah.
Just a little reply to Neil Brian Diaz. Right now it's 21-20. Grizzlies. 4 minutes left in the first. Let's talk NBA in general. Who do you like? Who's impressing you?
I mean, this is a team that I'm always on for the last 2 years. Actually, even 3 years. I like them because I'm not going to give you the obvious BS. Indiana Pacers always impress me.
Wow.
I think that they're definitely a past the first round team. I think they get past the second round this year into your semis.
Wow, that's a big deal.
Yeah. And because once everybody's back at full health, I know you got to think about Oladipo. Nobody knows what his deal is.
So you're
completely.
saying the Pacers are going to be in the Eastern Conference Finals?
I'm looking at that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility.
So you'd have to assume they're playing the Bucks, though, right?
So the Celtics are up and down, of course.
They'll get swept in a hot second.
Well, the Bucks, because the Bucks look like the best team in basketball outside of the Lakers right now, because the Lakers look unreal. So
give me a little power rankings, top 5 NBA.
let's see. If I had to think about it, but see, I would look on talent too. So I want to throw in, current, how they're currently playing also.
I don't need you to look at stats. Can you just tell me who you like?
All right, Bucks, Lakers 1, Bucks 2. I'm gonna go Clippers 3.
Okay. I think those are the clear 3 best teams in the league. Miami.
I guess
Heat
I
in the
have to
top
go.
5 or
I
no?
have to go Celtics, and then
Brooks misses a 3, knocks the rebound.
I like Denver personally. They're not record-wise. They're not up there right now.
No, Denver.
But that would be my 5.
I understand if you want to
Yeah.
put Denver up there. Knox takes a 3, almost airballed it. Don't get me started on this guy. Complete bust already.
Wow,
Drives
good.
to the hoop, put in a nice lane. This guy is actually just a jump shooter. And they picked this guy out of Kentucky thinking he was going
You
to
do
be
more,
this
yeah.
super athletic guy. All he is a jump shooter. He sucks. Another
Me-
bust.
That just means he doesn't have the confidence.
Ntilikina, bust.
That
Knox,
was a terrible pass.
bust. I'm tired of it. I can't take it as a Knicks fan anymore.
Wow. Soaring is Juju.
You just looked away for that.
I did. I just missed it. I was looking at a comment we just got from J. Rao.
That was a beautiful play.
Knicks with a 9-0 run right now, but Brooks comes back, knocks down a jumper. 24-23 Knicks, 3 minutes left. Oversville is in a nice little place right
You
now.
are actually, yeah. You've just gotten some good three motion, like fast scoring.
Dennis Smith Jr. drives
And
to
he's
the
going to
hoop,
the line.
misses another bust. I mean,
He's
not
another
complete-
guy.
He's not our fault because we didn't draft him.
No, he's another guy though that was offloaded to this team, and I think that they did think they'd get more value out of him than they would. When Dennis Smith Jr. went to the Knicks, I actually thought that he'd be a good starting point guard, and he doesn't. I mean, how many minutes does he play a game? It can't be much.
He
He
actually
just wasn't playing
He's
at
had
one point.
a ton of DNP coaches' decisions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right? He just wasn't playing.
But actually, he's like said that he doesn't want to be in New York. I don't even know why he's in this game. He should have been traded weeks ago. There's Frank Ntilikina. What's up?
So,
Mitchell Robinson.
Oh my lord! Did that not count? Oh, it did. Or were they all just standing around?
Mitchell Robinson got the ball in the paint and threw down a dunk, but it looks like the referees waved it off. There's a foul on the floor.
just want to say we got Beast Mode 21 back on the stream. He was on the
Marshawn
stream
Lynch,
last
great,
time.
nice to have you.
What's up, Beast Mode?
And when you reply, if you reply just using the restream, it replies all to all social media. So you can either click reply to
Randall.
the person or reply
Brick.
to the platform.
Paul, you're getting way too intense for me, right? I'm trying my best here.
Yeah.
Don't kill me.
Can't hear
At
it.
the
Don't.
bottom where it has that restream icon, you got that little tab.
Can't
You're
hear it.
asking me to
Oh,
do
another
too
three.
much.
That's
Memphis
big
knocks
over.
down a three.
Big
26-25 Memphis.
Can't see it. Can't hear it.
I'll do my best, Paul. That's all I can
I'm
say.
just saying you're replying to every platform when you respond to this one.
But I
person.
like all the platforms.
That's a turnover.
Memphis up by 1, 2:20 left. Randall, was that a Randall turnover?
No, he was supposed to be the recipient of that terrible pass.
If I paid you $1 million, could
Right.
you guess who the coach of the Memphis Grizzlies was before you just saw that?
No, there's not a chance. I would have still thought it was Lionel Hollins. I think
That
it was
would've been
like years ago.
First of all, I don't know if anybody knows this. I don't even think people in Memphis. Taylor
He
Jenkins.
supports St. Jude's though. I like that.
Taylor
That pin on his lapel.
is the coach of. He was an assistant. They're showing it now. He's assistant with Milwaukee, the assistant with the Atlanta Hawks.
He could have been New Utrecht's basketball coach, and I wouldn't be able to tell you the difference.
That's a local high school. The people aren't going to know that out there.
Well, you could Google that. New Utrecht, Brooklyn.
John Morant's out of the game, so no more assists in this quarter at least.
Nice block.
Nice block. That's Mitchell Robinson. Nobody
Wow.
does it like that guy.
Dennis Smith
Not getting
Jr.
enough
He's
minutes.
prancing like a deer.
Dennis
Terrible
Smith Jr.
pass.
Dennis Smith Jr.
He
just
finished.
basically-
The word finish I've ever seen.
Just basically threw it up in the air for anybody who wanted it.
Oh,
Long three
they're
from Memphis,
bad.
missed. Now we're seeing.
There's been some bad threes. The Knicks have taken some good threes recently, but
Just when I get confident about the over and how it's looking, we start to see about 6 straight missed shots.
I don't think that's bad for you, that score right now.
No, it's all right. It's not bad.
Smith
Dennis
Jr.
Smith
with
Jr.
the
with
moves.
the ball just basically took a fadeaway
No, it was a nice
jumper,
little shot, though.
knocked it down.
Can't take it away from him.
Knicks up by 1. Minute 30 left in the first. Ooh.
Beautiful pass.
Memphis, nice little drive and kick. Memphis Memphis up 1 now.
It's a creative act. Memphis 15.
What happened?
8-foot jumper. I'm saying he doesn't have a name.
Oh yeah, that's that's some guy. That's Brandon Clark.
I
In
do
case
like
anybody
Brandon
was
Clark.
Well, there he is. You should know him now. That's Brandon Clark. Coming back, Knicks put up a little jumper in the paint. That was who was that knocked that down? Bobby Portis knocked it down. Knicks up 29-28, but
Fullback
Memphis comes
jumper.
back with a score 30-29.
This
Memphis.
is big time. for
Big
you.
time points
Big
for the
time.
over. Portis kicks it out to Dotson. I'm telling you, this guy is
Is Porter still a problem?
kicks it out to Knox.
Wow.
Knox down to 3.
Woo.
Knicks.
It's craziest looking person I've ever seen in my life.
2 to 30. Who, Kevin Knox?
Yeah. Is Bobby Porter still a major problem, or was that just a Bulls issue?
Bobby Portis is, by all accounts, a huge asshole.
Yeah.
But
A
him
nightmare.
him and Marcus Morris, I think they just play in the NBA because they want to fight people.
Mm.
And
Like, they think it's hockey. They just couldn't skate.
basically, that's the only reason. That's the only way you can get me to the Garden this year is if you bring in fighting like
Yeah,
the
sure.
NHL.
Like in what's that movie that Will
Dennis
Ferrell?
Smith Jr. with 2 seconds.
Semi-pro.
misses. And we're gonna have a tie Going into the second quarter,
That's a big score.
beautifully high scoring first quarter.
That
32 apiece.
that bodes terribly for me.
Donnie, that doesn't
That
help
is
your
a
under.
huge first quarter run.
Yeah, but you know what? The Knicks number is pretty high. So 32, you have to make
109 and a half?
you need them to get 77 or less the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a big number right now. They're shooting at a good clip right now.
On the
So
other
maybe
hand,
they slow down. That's my hope, that they were just hot.
we're at 64. All I need is 44, 45 to win that.
Yeah, no, you
We're
need
talking about a
easy.
23 to
the-
22.
The
second
last
quarter.
3 minutes, just
Huge.
yeah, were enormous for you. I mean, you had answer. Like there were 4 possessions in a row with good scoring.
And listen, we made a decision that we got the Kobe bucket here. Anybody shouts out Kobe on the stream, we're gonna do a little Kobe. So do a little fade, baby. That's a miss. That's a miss.
This is not well.
That's a Kobe. Do it for the kid, Kobe.
Biggest brick I'd ever seen.
Kobe.
Hey guys, Beast Mode asks, what's your favorite NBA player of all time?
Oh, shoot.
That's a great question.
That's a scary good question.
Do you have something on tap? Because I have a couple.
You get it started.
You can
All right.
click next to his name just to respond.
All right, so I have a couple that were before my time and some that were of my time. The ones before my time, just because I've seen footage. I mean, I was a huge, big.
You're gonna say John Stockton or something.
I do like John Stockton, but I wouldn't put that in the favorite. I don't like. He was a good player, exciting wise. I wasn't there for it. Charles Barkley is one of my favorites. I love the trash talking. I love the fact that he was such a huge guy and he was still so athletic. I mean, one of the greats. I was gonna say Pete Maravich though, as far as excitement. If you've ever seen his,
Okay.
if you ever want to have a good time, just going down a YouTube rabbit hole, just look up Pete Maravich like clips. It's unreal. It's like watching N1 in an NBA game. Like nobody's really done that since, really.
I'm gonna throw out. I mean, it's a guy I always just think about, because you can go obvious or you can go kind of not. For some reason, I love Tracy McGrady, so I'm gonna say Tracy McGrady.
Yeah.
He might not be my favorite player of all time, but I think of him as guys that were amazing players, but maybe are not in that
Yeah, right. He was.
legendary status.
He was at one point. You'd say he was elite in the league, but like he's
For
not
sure.
an all-time elite
he's
guy.
a perennial
Yeah.
all-star.
Yeah.
But my favorite player, like in high school and stuff like that, is probably McGrady.
Right. I was also a big Reggie Miller fan.
Hate him.
I of course you would.
Complete
yeah,
POS.
but I love Reggie Miller.
John Moran back in the
He
game.
was the 3-point shooter.
Can we just talk about how John Moran needs to start dishing the ball a little bit? Because
Oh, that's that could be bad for
the
you.
Grizzlies have 32 points, and none of them have been assisted by
Morant was just
John
fooled
Morant.
terribly by
Bobby
that.
Portis.
Terrible.
hits
Too bad it was a terrible shot.
terrible looking three.
There he
That's a
goes.
miss.
Here's your opportunity, right?
Moran
It's starting
coming
now.
back the other way, and you know what just kills me?
He's just
Like
going. There's nobody really to dish to right now. There you go. Brandon Clark.
you have
He's
to
unselfish right now.
you have to understand. By the way, Beast Mode says his favorite player is Tim Duncan. You can't go wrong with Timmy. Memphis fumbling the ball. John Morant. Oh, he kicked it out in a crazy.
If you get this, that's
That's a
insane.
three.
That's
That's-
insane.
John Morant is on the board. By the
That
way,
was an NBA street assist, by the way.
John Morant with his first assist. I only need 7 more.
It was a great pass, by the way, to the sideline.
J-Rel says, I know this is going to mean something to Donnie because
Yeah.
Donnie's a big Nets fan.
Yeah.
J-Rel says one of the best shooters ever, Petrovic.
Yeah, he was. He was a great shooter, and
And he's with Kobe
taken way too young.
now. Yeah.
The unfortunate incident there. I was actually thinking about that team. So if we're gonna go pure fandom, I was always a big Keith Van Horn fan, and he was big during the bad Nets period. If you want to look at that, like that period, like Kendall Gill, one of the
KVH.
best defensive players for them.
I don't think anybody called him KVH, but KVH was...
Oh, you know what? He was actually a favorable Knicks
First
player
of
for a
all,
couple of years.
he was the dorkiest looking NBA player of all time. If there's ever a guy that didn't look like he belonged in the NBA, like face-wise...
No, the Bradley family was way
well,
worse.
You know who he looks like, Keith Van Horn?
Go ahead.
He looks like Matthew Lillard.
A little bit,
Guy
yeah.
played
A little
Scooby-Doo.
bit.
No, he's very similar. Very similar. Not a guy that should be playing in the NBA.
No, what are you talking about? He was like a slightly better than good player.
No, he was good. But I just, I don't know.
Kerry Kittles. I like that team. Like bad Nets.
Bad Nets, you like that?
New Jersey Nets, like
When they
late
were playing
90s.
at
the Meadowlands.
The Meadowlands, yeah. By the way, a little bit of chippiness in the game. Dennis Smith Jr. is pushing somebody.
Yeah, that makes sense. He wants to get kicked out of this game, it seems like. But not in a way that he gets fined, you know?
So they're reviewing it to see if they want to call any kind of technical or something. 10:54 left in the second quarter. Memphis up 35-32. They're going to
there's a tech, not a flagrant, though.
They're going to call a technical on probably Smith, who needs to cut his mustache.
Yeah.
Starting to get a little bit sloppy looking. You know what? It's like, as a Knicks fan...
He looks like O-Dog from Menace Society. Great movie.
As
Underrated.
a Knicks fan, you're constantly... Every game is a reminder of some kind of a tragic disappointment that's happened over the last number of years. And when we watch the Lakers, anytime it's LeBron... Last week we did a commentary. It was, LeBron could have been a Knick, or we thought he was going to be a Knick.
Okay.
Today, it's John Morant who misses the free throw. But
yeah, that's true.
Today it's John Morant. And listen, I'm not going to throw any shade on R.J. Barrett.
That's unreal. They show that replay.
They're showing Morant's assist, and it was insane.
How did he even see him out there?
He jumped in the air, spun, his feet almost landed, and chucked the ball up to the three-point arc where the shot was knocked down.
You know what it's equal to? 1 assist. There you go.
But Memphis for 3, miss.
He shouldn't be.
But this game, I don't want to throw any shade at R.J. Barrett, but I mean, just early on watching like the eye test between R.J. Barrett and John Morant. John Morant is going to be an all-star, like perennial all-star. R.J. Barrett might make a couple all-star teams. He might even be like a really very good player.
Right.
But John Morant is a special player. I don't know yet if R.J. Barrett is. And of course, you see Zion going 1.
Yeah. And Zion already looks like he's very good. He's not getting minutes, and he's still putting up numbers already. He's just a freak of nature. There's no way. There's not much of a way to stop an in-shape Zion Williamson. It's unbelievable.
No.
Yeah.
Memphis comes down and scores.
Yeah.
They've scored the first 5 points.
Yeah, he's built like Barkley at 21 years old, or 20 years old.
Bobby Portis kicks it to Mitchell Robinson. Robinson out to Knox. Knox dribbles, throws it up to Mitchell Robinson.
Very unconfident.
Never had a chance.
Alley-oop.
John Morant kicks it out.
That's teamwork. Oh, my God.
Offensive foul. It's going
that
the
was
other
teamwork
way.
right there.
Ja was looking for a little assist. I appreciate that. Didn't work out. Can we get a Ja assist?
The double pass back, though.
Ja assist check? We got 2. I missed the Ja assist.
Really? Hit it. Nice pop.
You gotta say the name when you do it.
Kobe. You're right. You gotta say it. I thought because it was, there's a...
Didn't he win an Academy Award last year, Brian, for that documentary?
He did.
Yeah. That's a damn shame.
Knox throws it to Portis. Portis in the lane, throws it up.
Easy peasy.
Hits it, 37.
Lemon squeezy.
37-34 Memphis.
The only thing that I'm grateful for is that we're 2.5 minutes in. That was the first score of the quarter for them.
Yeah, the Knicks
they
were
slowed
very
it down
cold,
a little bit.
But they were very
they had
cold
a couple
coming out in
turnovers.
the first quarter, too. There's your boy in the
How
paint.
about we slow this down a little
Clark
bit?
gets
my God.
Gets it back and jams it on everybody's face.
But you know what, though? I don't even blame him. He had a 2-against-1 right there. What were the odds that he gave it right back to Brandon Clark?
Yeah, they're very low, but only the Knicks. Only something the Knicks can do. By the way, great question coming in from J. Rel, Donnie.
Yeah.
He asks, as Bobby Portis throws up a complete break.
And Brandon Clark didn't even rebound that.
Memphis come back, John Morant on the alley-oop.
That was a beautiful play.
Was that Clark to Morant? And then Morant did a little...
No, it was Anderson, yeah.
Anderson to Morant for a little alley-oop. Memphis up 7.
Go ahead. What were you going to say, though?
So J. Rel asked, who is
yes
the biggest bust of NBA draft prospects? So I'm going to assume he's saying...
Kwame Brown, I thought it was.
I'm going to assume he's saying forever, because then he says like Greg Oden, for example, which is a great example.
Didn't he get hurt more than anything, though?
He did, but you have to factor that in.
Oh, fair enough. All right. No, I got you.
Kwame Brown is a good one.
Yeah. I remember he was such a built-up name.
Kwame Brown might have had the worst career of any guy who got drafted.
And played, yeah.
Um,
Because a lot of guys get hurt and they just never get to their potential, and that's unfortunate. But
here's the thing: is like not a lot of guys in the NBA are complete busts at one. Like you're a bust. It depends on what your definition of bust is.
yeah, no, you could be right. You're absolutely right because you have a lot of number ones that never live up to their potential, but you won't call them a bust. They're still like a great fourth or fifth best player on a team. They could be.
Oh, I got one.
Go ahead.
Oh my God, I got one that might beat Kwame Brown. I believe this guy. Oh, he was number 1 overall. Do you remember this play? MB or is his initials? Not Mike Boo.
Use of actually a big, enormous bust in Bridgeside drafted.
Who is probably the biggest draft of all time? Initials MB.
MB.
Michael Bennett.
No, his name's Anthony Bennett.
Oh,
Michael
Anthony
Bennett's the football player. Yeah, Anthony Bennett was a terrible first pick, and that was when the Cavaliers just somehow had that string of first picks.
Anthony Bennett was out of shape
He was
from
zero,
the get-go.
zero.
Could never do anything. I think Kwame Brown might have come close to it, sniffed an All-Star team once. Anthony Bennett never did.
All right, we got a couple, and I want to see if we agree with them or not.
Kobe. That's cash.
All right, Anthony Bennett was number 1. Kwame Brown was number 2, according to this USA Today.
By the way,
run.
Jay Rell just abused me. He said, "How about Tony Bennett, bro? That's pretty good." It's actually pretty good. I don't blame you for doing that. Michael Bennett. That's right. He played on the Seahawks or something.
No, Michael Bennett. Yeah, he was on the Seahawks.
Yeah. All right. Tony Bennett,
He was
by the
also
way.
on the Vikings.
Tony Bennett, not a bust. Fantastic singer.
No, Michael Bennett went from Seahawks to Eagles, and then he was on the Patriots for some time, and I think maybe he went back to the Seahawks. He had it he was with the Seahawks for a long time, and then he switched a couple of teams. Quality lineman though.
So anyway, getting back to the game, looks like they're about to inbound Knicks with the ball. Great start to the second quarter for Donnie, who has the under Knicks total for the game. Knicks have only scored 2 in the first
Michael
3.5 minutes.
Olowokandi comes up on this list.
Michael Olowokandi, Clippers, yeah, he was definitely a bust.
Another 7. This is how this is not good for Mike. Michael read this. Another 7-foot project gone wrong.
Wow.
Oh, you know who wound up being a pretty big bust?
John Morant, dribble, drive for 3. Come on, dude. You have to hit your threes that are wide open.
Not as notable, but just for fun. Adam Morrison.
Bullock, nice pass to Marcus Morris. Oh, he missed the layup.
Yeah, you can't miss that. That was just there's really nobody guarding him at the time.
It's almost like
Well, that was ill-advised.
It's almost like he doesn't care that I took his over in points for the day.
I don't believe he does. Do you think he bet that in Jersey?
I think you'd get in a lot of trouble if you did.
Pete Rose.
By the way, did you hear that somebody came out saying that, or maybe it was people that worked for the team, saying that the Mets, the 86 Mets, bet on a bunch of baseball games.
It doesn't surprise me at all.
Bunch
Do
of
you remember those guys?
Bunch of degens.
Dwight Gooden and Darryl Strawberry, Keith Hernandez, they were nuts.
If that gets found out, are they gonna is that?
Oh, Lenny Dykstra was one of the biggest degenerates there ever was.
Yeah,
He was definitely the ringleader of that, I imagine.
Morris in the lane. They called a foul on the floor. Little game reset. 7:35 left in the second quarter. Memphis up 41-34. Slow moving second quarter. Not a lot of
All right,
shots.
here's a good general question. How do you think that the players treat the female ref? Do you think it's more respectful because they have to be more conscious, or less respectful because, it's not what they used to?
I'm gonna say that they probably.
I would say more, personally. Definitely different because that's not something you're used to.
Donnie,
it will be more and more.
You're talking like a guy in the 50s. There's been female refs for quite a few years now.
It's pretty
I feel
rare,
like
though.
This is the first game you've seen
In football,
John
it's
Morant
brand
with
new,
a
by the way.
Crazy bucket in the lane.
In football, it's way more new.
Right.
Okay, fair enough.
It's been around for a while now, so I don't think it.
90s? What do you mean a while?
I don't think they have a reaction to it anymore. To be honest. I really
Well, no, because if that's what you're saying and that's not that new, then they just know these people now. It doesn't really matter. Once they know them, that's all that matters.
Beast Mode's asking, what do you think is the biggest problem with the Knicks? I know it sounds Morris for 3.
That their payroll is about
dude.
$250.
I'm gonna say it's simply.
That's beautiful, Brooks.
It might be too simple of an answer. It's a lack of talent. I know it's a sad thing to say.
Well, it's because they're not paying money, though. Let's be clear.
No, they are though. They paid a lot of money to Randall. At least the
No,
first
yeah,
smart
Randall
thing
got
they
a
did
good
in years.
contract. You're right.
First smart thing they did in years. They signed Morris. They signed Randall to short deals. So, if a team that is a championship caliber team wants one of these guys,
They won't be afraid to take him, right?
Morris misses a 3.
Back to the Knicks.
Morris picked a real bad game to be off with his jumper. He's been on fire lately. But it's I mean, getting back to the Knicks, it is a lack. They take John Moran out of the game.
Wait, but outside of
Moran with
remember
3 assists, by the way.
they
So
don't
it's
have
okay.
any. Oh, that is Bullock beautiful. Something nobody's ever said and will again. But outside, all right. So if they pay Morris a little bit because he's a veteran, Randall is considered to be a pretty good young talent. I personally like him. I know you feel he's a waste of space, but I mean, none of these guys are getting anywhere near the maxes. But so then they're the highest paid guys, so they don't really pay anybody anything then. Like, they're way under the cap. They have to be, right?
They're not as far under the cap as you think they are, bro.
Who's getting paid then? Is it because Barrett's that's a rookie deal.
Yeah, I mean, when you sign these guys, Portis and Randall and Morris, they're making a ton of money just on short deals. By the way, it's a long 3 for Memphis. Biggest lead of the game, up 10.
I'm liking that.
Miller takes a timeout from the Knicks bench. Terrible start to the second quarter. But look, first smart thing they did is they said, okay, we struck out in free agency. Again, not a big surprise to anybody other than people that work for the Knicks.
But they just didn't get the interest. That's unfortunate. I feel they would have been willing to pay.
I braced myself completely for this disaster. Unlike years ago when the LeBron, I actually believed I was naive, I was silly. Now I braced myself. But at least they decided we're gonna get some good players, very good players.
Right.
We're gonna pay them on very short deals. So at least I give them credit in that because these are not contracts that are going to be stuck on the books for years, like the Tim Hardaway contract.
And you're saying that they'll get to a didn't they give Amari Stoudemire way too much money after he was hurt already?
Sure, but Amari Stoudemire.
I get when he came there, he was an elite talent, but
yeah, he did a lot for the franchise, and he basically.
They wound up stuck with it later on.
The reason we got Carmelo was because of Amari.
Wasn't Curry overpaid also?
Oh my God, Curry! That was Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
Issues. The Knicks.
They don't have a good history of doing this.
The Knicks are a perfect storm of bad decisions by management, terrible ownership.
Here's where I feel bad for them though,
and fans that are have undying loyalty.
Even when they got star power, remember when they paid Marbury that max, and then he just stopped caring though. But he was an elite talent. Like that, I don't blame them as much for that.
I wish he cared half as much as when he went to China and he was laying up
great.
60 points a game.
Him and Bonzi Wells.
Bonzi Wells is dirty.
Hey guys, I got a couple comments from YouTube.
Yeah, I had to refresh the restream. I see Agent Super Argo says, unlike the game against the Hornets, at least we know we're not winning this game. Yeah, I mean, listen, the Hornets had come in, they lost 8 in a row, and like you almost felt like we didn't have it. Early on, they had a big lead, but like we can't win on the road.
The Hornets, another team, by the way, that stocked themselves with good young talent, and eventually they'll be something.
I mean, the Knicks were favored on the road yesterday in Charlotte. That was the easiest money you could have ever made. The Knicks should never be a favorite. It's like picking the Browns, the Cleveland Browns.
The weird thing
they're ever favored, you just pick against them.
If you remember, Charlotte was actually not bad last year, and they've nosedived this year. Like, they weren't that bad to start this year. They're just terrible now. It's like they've given up.
AP says, Valanciunas, good. He's very good. I'm a huge fan of him. Ever since he was on Toronto.
Toronto, yeah, that's right. That's where I remember him from.
He actually had, like...
How did he get it? Was this free agency or traded?
I'm not sure. That's a great question.
We're
going to have to look that up. But he had his career year last year. I think he averaged like 19 points a game last year. Like, he had a monster year. His numbers are down a little bit this year because they're a little bit better and they have more players. But he's a really good player, I think. Marcus Morris needs to start scoring or I'm going to start bugging out. Memphis up 10, 5:16 left in the second quarter.
And this year he's 15-10. Nothing to sneeze at.
Payton's back in the game. Let's see if he can facilitate. Goes to the hoop. Gets a little bit of contact and puts it in. You're missing my boy Payton, bro.
My bad. I was looking up this Valanciunas.
No, the guy is a legit point guard in the NBA.
All right. He was at one point.
I'm basically just saying he's worthy of being in the NBA, but no, he's really good.
Oh,
That's
get
not-
out of here. There was
Jay
no way that...
Crow-
No, he was not in. She called it the other way already.
Somebody, yeah, Memphis.
There was no way. That would have been a complete farce if they let that go.
Memphis knocked down a 3, but it was after the ball was out of bounds. So it's going to the Knicks. Knicks down 8. Peyton's got 6.6 assists. I knew I should have took Peyton assists.
When do we think that Grayson Allen is getting into this game? Oh, there he is. Nope, no, he's not.
Yeah,
He's still wearing his warm up with a towel right there on the bench.
Grayson Allen. It's going to take.
I
some
thought
time.
he would be a very good shooter in the NBA. He's just too dirty of a player, apparently.
Do you know that I might lose my over 108? Because
I mean, it's a possibility. The Knicks have just run out of gas.
nobody is scoring in the second quarter. The score is 16-8. The Knicks have 8 points.
No, I was gonna say the Grizzlies have 16.
The Knicks
That's not
have-
terrible,
The Knicks have 8 points 8 minutes into the
and they
second
cannot
quarter.
hit a shot.
Another miss, Jay Crowder.
And if I'm Crowder, I'm walking that up the court right now.
Why, just to screw me over?
No, just,
That was the worst entry pass I've
Yeah,
ever
that was
seen by
terrible.
Jay Crowder.
he had time.
Peyton
too.
drives to the rim, definitely gets hit, and one. This guy Peyton, I'm not even kidding around.
He's a good little player.
He is the best player on the Knicks right now. I know that sounds ridiculous.
Right now, Julius Randle is
if
the best
I'm
player in the Knicks.
If I'm doing a starting 5 or any kind of minutes that are important, and I'm the Knicks coach,
Right.
I have Peyton out there.
Mhm.
I have Dotson. I have Morris. I have
Randle.
Robinson and Randall.
Yeah.
Those are the 5 best players on the team. Now, defensively, a lot of them have problems,
Mhm.
but those are the 5 impact players on the team. We're going to a timeout, 48-42. How we doing with the score, Paul? Are you keeping it up to date?
Now,
Yeah, I've been pretty good.
Who
You got a
even-
few more comments.
who are the Knicks gonna look for as the coach once the season's over?
Yeah, so
Like, how's that gonna work out?
that's a good question. I mean, I don't think this guy Miller is going to be around for long.
Interim coaches seldom are. So
I don't know. I don't know. You'd think maybe they try to make a splash and get a big name.
I would think that that's where you would start at the very
There's
least.
always talk about Van Gundy, but there's zero reason for him to leave his cushy job.
Yeah, and I mean, he can just sit perched up and look for a good job if he ever wants to come back. Why would you look at that Knicks franchise? I get it, you're a hometown legend,
He
but
loves New
yeah.
York, but there's really no reason for that to ever happen. I don't know. It might have to be like a homegrown guy. It's such a franchise that's a disaster right now. I'm not sure. They're gonna go and try to grab a big name. They haven't tried to grab a big name really since D'Antoni,
yeah,
and maybe that's kind of like
running and gunning, D'Antoni,
maybe that's stopping them.
150 to 149.
Oh yeah, the scores nowadays are crazy. So crazy. When we were watching basketball when we were in high school, scores were like 80-72.
Right.
And the Bucks won 151 to 131.
Well,
last
all
night.
right. I think we've discussed this a couple of times over the past, year. It was big when we were on Bridgeside. Remember when the Pistons were good with Ben Wallace as their
Yeah.
anchor, and when they would win those championships, the scores, like their average team scores against, were absurd. Like, they were
Memphis
75 points.
Brooks takes a jumper, gets fouled. He's going to the line for
Looks
two.
like college.
How do you feel about the NBA? The Grizzlies have the Grizzle, as we like to call them.
Sure.
They have their name underneath the number on the back.
Yeah, it's old school. The Hawks did that at one point. I think, the Golden State did that at one point back in the day.
You're a
It
fan?
happens every so often. I kind of like it. Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
There was one point with Washington, I think it was when they were the Bullets. They had the name going downward, like vertically down. I thought it was kind of cool.
No, it's
To
actually
the left of the number.
I was about to say that's really cool, and then I decided. To
You just-
change-
yeah, you
I
took a
decided to
complete
change it to-
180.
That's really
Right?
stupid.
Go to hell. Yeah.
Randall,
I thought it was a good idea.
Randall in the lane gets fouled, going to the line for two.
70% free throw shooter on the year.
Oh, stats.
That's right.
Johnny.
I looked it up at the beginning of the game.
We're gonna take this time to do a little stat check, a little bet check. Sorry.
Yeah, let's do that.
Knicks over for the half. It's looking a little bit dicey for me. I feel okay about it. I felt a lot better after one. You have Randall over 9.5 rebounds. He's got 2.
Yeah, no, and he had 2 early in the first also, which kills me.
I have Morris over 19.5 points. He has 3.
Yeah.
So our Knicks bets are looking shady at best.
Yeah, I'm not happy.
You have Grizzlies.
He's got to go and get that rebound. Oh, come on! Don't take that from him.
Mitchell Robinson.
He stole my board.
Stole that
An
rebound.
unlikely board.
Come on, Morris. Kicks it out. No.
Randall, why are you at the 3-point
kick
line?
it out to Morris. Morris,
back
for
in there,
3.
that ring.
Knock it down. There we go. That's a big 3 for Morris. He's got 6 on the game now. That's a big difference.
I like it.
Knicks down 4.
That Julius Randle, that stolen board really gets me.
And my John Moran bet, I got him at
Why
over.
is he out? Why is he on the line, outside the line?
I got him at over 7.5. He's got 3 assists. That
could have been huge.
That is Elfrid Payton. I cannot explain
grabbed his own
to
ring,
you
yeah.
how good this guy is. He is the best option.
What are we
that
thinking? Because
have
they're slowing it
by
down now.
far.
So what do you think? 3 minutes left. I think you need 10.
I'm in very good shape.
Yeah, you need 10 in 3 minutes.
I'm at 98. I need 10 points in 3 minutes. I mean,
I like it. Oh, this is cash too.
Valanousis for 3.
No.
I don't like the.
Oh, I got a board though.
How do you feel
Look
about?
at what's at the board.
How do you feel about every center chucking up 3s in the NBA these days?
Yeah, it's garbage. Thank you very much, Kevin Love. Dirk Nowitzki, we get it, because I would consider him more of a 4 anyway. He wasn't like a real center. He just had height.
If I had to tell you,
So I don't blame him.
If I had to tell you Elfrid Payton's numbers, he's got 10.6 assists, 3 rebounds.
That's a great half.
That's up to Mitchell Robinson. Tipped it in. Not a
Got
great pass by
heavy.
Payton, but that's going to be his 7th assist of the game.
By the way, the Memphis was up 10 not too long ago. Let's keep that in mind.
Well, it's a game of runs, Donnie. It's NBA basketball.
100%.
NBA basketball is. Would you say that's a redundant sentence? NBA National Basketball Association basketball.
NBA basketball is correct.
NBA basketball is correct.
Yeah, you're right. It does seem weird when you spell it out, but
Valanousis in the paint.
good defense.
Great
and a board,
defense.
another
Another
Randall
board.
board. 2 possessions, 2 boards.
Randall goes from 2 rebounds to 4 right quick.
Oh, that's good defense.
Morris in the corner. He's
He's
gonna
really trying to chuck.
He chucks
That was
up
nowhere
every
near
3.
good.
John Morant the rebound.
Let's slow that down.
Now I'm getting a little bit worried about this
Reset.
over. Morant in the paint.
That's
Let's
beautiful.
go. That's an assist, and that's 2 points
Brandon Clark.
for the young kids in Memphis.
By the way, I do really like. Now that you had me peering at it extra, I really like that Memphis jersey.
The Memphis.
I'm not gonna lie,
See,
yeah.
this Memphis
I like the
jersey is
colors, the
okay,
light blue with the navy blue.
But I love the old Memphis jersey. You know the one I'm talking about, the throwback. Peyton out to Bullock. Bullock
The one that was light blue, you mean?
jumper misses. I'm getting real worried.
The light
about-
blue one?
I'm gonna stop paying attention because the over is in serious doubt.
Well-
52-50. Minute 33 left.
Oh, what are you
Morant-
doing? You're way into traffic.
Morant
Come
in
on.
the paint, kicks it out. Is that Allen? No, it's Brooks. Brooks hits the 3.
That's big for you. That's huge.
55-50.
That's enormous for
I
you.
need 3 more for the push, 4 for the win at the half.
That's enormous for you.
Again, I have over 108.
It's no guarantee, but that's enormous.
Over 108. Knicks with the ball. Robinson out to Peyton. Peyton drives, gets blocked, gets his own rebound. Marcus Morris puts it back in.
That's you. You're starting to get big numbers from everywhere.
I need 1 score in the last minute of this game to hit the over for the half.
Let's do it. Give it to me right now. I don't
John
even want any
Morant
question.
looking to slow down the pace for no other reason than to screw me
No,
over.
maybe he gets a dish
Morant
here.
kicks it out to Valanousis. He gets fouled. He's going to the line.
There you go.
Knocks
You can at
down
least get your
both, and
push.
I got the W. What do you mean I'm going to at least... What if he misses both?
He's not gonna miss both.
I was
You
gonna-
get ready to take your Kobe shot. Just take that ball in your hand.
I was going to do the Kobe.
Take that ball in your hand. Get ready for it. Just get ready for it.
Valanousis goes to the line. 55-52. Over 108 for the first half is on the line.
Get ready to shoot out to the 3.
I'm going to shoot them with Valanousis. He knocked down the first one. Kobe.
There you go.
I knocked down the first one.
The dish. Kobe.
56-52.
Oh, you're waiting for it. I don't even get my assist because you held it too long. Boom. Boom.
Knocked it down. 57-52. That's a winner.
I'd
Ball,
like-
give me a check, baby.
I'd like one offensive board right here.
John Morant, by the way, with 5 assists now. I don't know if you realize that.
I knew he was up there. That, by the way, that looks like an O, which looks negative. It doesn't look as much like a circle.
Yeah.
It's not around it. I'm not
We
thrilled
need
with
to
that.
get to the graphics department a little bit.
Eh.
John Morant goes to the hoop.
I thought that was at least close to the backboard.
He got smacked around. He's going to the line. Memphis up 57-52. 35 seconds left in the second quarter.
Randall's not thrilled with what's going on in this game.
I have
From a
fun
ref
watching
meeting.
these games, but you'd have to pay me to go to a Knicks game these days.
Really? If I came to you tomorrow, said I had tickets to the Knicks, I'm trying to think of a really lousy game.
It's really my problem. I have a huge
Knicks
vendetta with
Knicks Magic.
I have a huge vendetta with Dolan, and I just refuse to put money in his pocket.
No, that's what I'm saying. If I came to you tomorrow with tickets, we're going to Knicks Magic.
I would 100% go.
Of course you would, yeah. Even if the seats were awful.
Even if I had to pay, I'm changing my whole story. Knicks down 7, 26 seconds left, 59.
Face on those
Marcus
tickets.
Morris, knock it down, baby. Come on, that was a terrible looking shot.
Oh, grab that.
Rebound Grizzlies, they're going to hold for the final shot. John Morant with a pretty big first half.
Now I'm actually, by the way, pacing again for that under for Knicks. That actually helped me out a little bit.
Yeah, they had a rough second quarter.
A 20-point
John Morant kicks it out, an air ball
brick
by
completely.
Valanusis.
Well, Morris. If you would have gotten that, I would have.
And that's going to be it. Going into the half, 59-52 Memphis. Pretty much on target with a lot of things. Donnie, our bets are looking okay.
Okay, the Randall one I'm still not hot on.
One is in the books. Well, 1 for 1 in terms of bets
Count
that are
that.
settled, right?
Yep.
And
We got settled bets.
we got a lot of interesting things in the second half. So, Knicks down 7. It's a bowl
Grizzlies
game.
look all right.
So all you could ask for as a Knicks fan is for it to be a bowl game. And, I mean, that's pretty much it. On this day that we talk Knicks and we honor Kobe, we thank anybody who is watching. And we're going to take a little bit of break, maybe use the bathroom and all that good stuff.
Absolutely.
And we're going to come back for the third quarter. In the meantime, Paul, you got something to show these nice people?
Tecmo basketball.
Oh, awesome.
Tecmo basketball.
I might even stay in here and watch it.
All right,
No,
good
I'm
luck.
not doing that.
I'm going to go inside, but you do whatever you want. So we're going to kick it to us on the couch playing Tecmo basketball, and we'll see you for the third quarter.
Of course, I got the analyst to my right. To his right, I got Boo. And to his right, I got Big Papa Win.
Big Papa.
Big
that's a new
Poppy.
one. Come on, let's get it.
Papa Bell.
Let's do this.
You know Big
Before
Poppy.
we start, as always, we like to thank
Muffungo.
Ralph at Gotham City Games. Shout out to Ralph. He helps us out with a lot of our stuff that we use here tonight.
Thank
I'm sure
you,
you got
Ralph.
his Tecmo.
Probably.
That's what we're playing.
Tonight we're going to play Super Tecmo NBA basketball. Let's get into it.
93, 94 rosters. All right, good year for the New York Knicks, except it wasn't.
What's
They should have had a good year. That team was stacked.
They did
All right,
make
so,
it to game 6.
so I'm going to start by just playing a game against the computer so you guys can all just watch.
Yeah, right, okay. Man versus man.
So
Donnie,
here's
you
how
take
it's
it,
going
Donnie.
down, though. Here's how it's going down.
All right,
you
go
got
ahead.
Win versus Donnie,
Right.
and then me versus Boo, and then the winners face each other, like we did. Was it last
Bracket
week?
style
Yeah, let's-
format.
Sounds good to me,
Yeah.
yep. All right,
We're
so
doing
let's
a
look in the Pacific.
A triple elimination. We'll be here for 3 hours.
No, it's one game.
Nah, one game, one and done.
I'm going to go with the Sacramento Kings because they're probably terrible.
Mitch Richmond.
It's really bad
Kings,
team.
all
Really
right.
bad team. Yeah.
They got Mitch Richmond.
You're really gonna.
That might be decent.
You're
yeah,
gonna
we'll see.
risk your one-game elimination on the Sacramento
Bulls,
Kings.
Magic, Knicks. I'm trying to show the people what, you know.
You can't be the Bulls.
I love the
The
idea of
rule of
Magic.
this tournament, you can't be the Bulls.
No, you can be whoever you want. We can't do that.
No,
Yeah.
you can't.
Well, don't make tournament
You
rules
can,
now.
but it's like corny.
It's corny.
Like,
Can I be the Jazz? You know, I'm
Yeah,
gonna be the
yeah.
Jazz.
I'll take the Rockets.
All right.
That's a good
Do they
team.
have?
Yeah,
Do they have Drexler?
Yeah, they have a
Probably.
good
No,
Yeah.
they don't have Drexler.
They don't have Drexler.
You have Olajuwon. I know that. Yeah.
Yeah, let's not complain. The Rockets are ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm super sure. You know what? I'm gonna take the Lakers. Let's see the Lakers. What the hell?
team. The Lakers are dirty.
All right, there we go.
All right, let's do this.
This is a great
Classic West.
NBA West matchup.
We should do an NBA East matchup. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Split me out of
Here
here.
we go. Boo boo.
All right, who should we?
There's a lot of
Cash.
quick little graphics.
Oh, no.
That are very interesting.
This game was trying to be ahead of its time a little
Yeah,
bit.
it had a lot of
Was
stats.
Oh, what the-
Sabermetric.
Yeah, they have tons of
Save it,
stats.
man.
that you can
Save
click
it,
into.
Save Mexico 35 years later.
But even like the little like cutscenes.
Oh
yeah.
no.
Bloody
Divac for the
Divac.
three.
Look how slow he's running down the
Spud
court.
Webb.
Spud Webb.
Is that Minute Bowl? Why is his legs like that?
Bowl.
Mitch
All
Richmond.
over that.
Mitch Richmond was there. He was my favorite player for a year or two.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
no.
Look at these offensive
He was,
rebounds.
I swear.
What?
He was on the cover of NBA Live one year,
Nice.
He was like 90.
and I loved that game. I played that game every day.
Who's got the ball? Who's threat on that team?
Threat?
AJ Green?
You gotta start making substitutions.
Wow, a lot of lateral play here.
Yeah, he's terrible.
Very diagonal.
I like to move the ball.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
bang.
You got the bounce.
6, Donnie.
Chef.
There's
I've
only
been,
a 2, though.
No, 6.
No, I'm sorry. I forgot that you were the Lakers.
Simmons.
Where's Magic Johnson? I thought Magic Johnson was in this game.
I'll tell you, yes, he's on
He is?
the.
No, he'd be here.
He wouldn't be
His
anywhere
career
else.
with the
So then he's
Lakers.
here. Where is he?
I don't know why he's not in the game.
Why do you not have him?
He didn't give them his rights, I'm sure.
I took
Like
this
a lot
team
of
because you
stars
said
of the
Magic
day.
Johnson was on it. Playing a little Johnson
Ah!
against Lakers.
Mitch Richmond, the dunk.
Yeah, but you got Byron Scott.
Yeah, Magic Johnson's on the team. Says.
You sure it's
Get it.
93,
Grab a
94?
steal.
You looking
Come
at
on.
rosters?
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
no. Offensive glass. Nice block.
There's only one Tecmo Super NBA basketball game.
Oh, true.
Is there?
Byron Scott's got to do some work.
Was it released in December 25th, 1996?
No, but they came out.
Who was online to get it?
Offensive.
Offensive.
Yeah,
Sedale
a
threat.
5-year-old me online to buy Tecmo.
Online? There was no online, Boo.
I meant online.
Oh, like
Literally-
actually
Yeah, you know, like
online?
I know people used to do that.
Coswell.
Believe it or not. You know what was a good game?
Oh, he was
It
in
was
his
kind
face.
of around this era. It was like, what was the game where you could do like a dunk contest?
You know, it was good. Bulls versus Blazers in the NBA playoffs.
Is that what I'm thinking of, or it might have been?
That was a 5-on-5 game. You can only take playoff teams. I just ran out.
Oh no, that wasn't.
I hate this running out of bounds stuff because it's so hard to see.
You just have to not run out of bounds.
You gotta stay in the middle of the court the whole time? Like,
Oh,
Little
finger
shake and
roll.
how do you do?
Quick finger roll.
Metrics, man.
Magic is there. I gotta find out where
Great
he is.
D.
That's it all.
Vladdy.
You just know Vladdy.
So Stephen James commented, Tecmo Super Bowl.
Coswell.
Got it. Greatest NES football game of all time.
Tecmo
How
Super
many
Bowl?
were there?
Tecmo Super Bowl.
Football,
I guess
football.
Oh, I
Tecmo
didn't
made
know
a
I
change.
had it. Grab that off.
Yeah, Tecmo has a ton of games.
John Baker.
No, what I'm saying, how many
He said
were
there
there
was
football?
Tecmo Bowl and Tecmo Super Bowl.
Yeah, Tecmo Super Bowl. Wasn't that one when Bo Jackson was unstoppable?
Yeah, that's what Phil just said.
That boy Phil.
Oh, the rejection.
All over that. Vladdy's everywhere. Look
Tell
at-
me
look
now,
at this.
Vladdy Divac looks like he smells so good.
Have some respect.
It's probably very. Oh, look at this.
Oh,
He's the
no.
sweatiest man.
Vladdy.
Him and Patrick Ewing just sweat, just ridiculous amounts.
Hook shot.
This is ridiculous.
Wait, I have to figure this out right now.
What a great game we got going here.
So you have Byron Scott, right? You've seen him.
I turned the ball over like
Yeah.
4
You seen
times.
Scott?
All right, hold on. 7 of 13. I'm 7 of 10 from the field. 2, 3, 3. Right?
Both great stats, actually, in the field.
Oh, wait, I got. Oh,
Damn.
jeez.
I want to watch this stuff.
Come on.
Damn,
guys.
we're gonna watch it when we play.
Yeah,
our game.
even if people get mad.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care.
AJ Green.
Nice block.
Block. Wow.
Off. Oh, he passed it to Adams.
So you got
Where? What?
Byron Scott, Magic Johnson, James Worthy, Sam Perkins,
I don't
Vladdy
see James
Divac.
Worthy either.
I don't see. That's why I took this team. I expect
Maybe they're on the
Showtime.
bench. Why don't you check it out?
Why would they be on the bench?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
First
call
up.
timeout.
I
Take
got
a
it.
full.
At least look.
Gotta do it 20 seconds.
Worthy is on the bench.
Worthy's on the bench.
Dennis Cooper's on the bench. Who is that threat?
That's gotta be
Magic
that's gotta be
Johnson.
Magic Johnson.
gotta-
That's threat.
I
Yeah.
knew he didn't. I
What's
knew he
those-
didn't give them the right.
Yeah, who's S threat?
What's
You know what I mean?
Jordan's name in this game?
Player or something?
G
Whatever.
Bulls.
G Bulls.
George Bulls.
So you would think this would be like G Lakers or something.
Sedale threat.
What's
Guard.
He has a
Shooting range.
Just like. All right, I want to grab my.
Did it make
rosters.
sense?
Whatever, yeah.
To Magic Johnson?
Yeah, that's definitely him. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he just got an
Offense.
offensive foul on Magic. Way to go.
Sedale. Where did they come up with this name?
And they had a picture.
Well, it was like a generic, like,
Did you see the shot? That was just
Generic.
Beautiful.
it was
It was a human being.
I don't think it was a human.
Yeah, it was.
body
Those
deep.
like human pictures.
Basket hanging.
It looked like a creation.
It's fuzzy, but it's a human picture.
Oh, wow, I'm shooting lights out.
Russell
These guys.
Simmons.
Take back.
Who are you again?
Sacramento Kings. Oh my God.
Let's see what this garbage team has on it.
Oh, how was he not out of bounds? It looked like
Oh, in and out, DB. You shouldn't have picked the Kings week 1.
What is there talking about?
It's a tournament.
I'm up right now.
Well, your team's not.
Oh, and a timely steal, which we couldn't execute on.
Yep.
Oh, that charge. Grab that charge.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Hands.
What a calamity.
there's no open space.
Oh,
Come on, he
what
went
a
through his
feed.
hand. What a feed by Magic.
You got the Lakers here.
He means Sedale threat.
Oh, and he comes right back with a dunk of his own. Spud Webb you got over there.
McKenzie.
Spud Webb, you got Mitch Richmond, Anthony
Wide
Bonner.
open.
That's great when you see that one.
Chips.
It's like the greatest feeling in the world when you see that. You just know. You just know. I'm telling you, there was a video game where you had like a dunk contest and a 3-point contest. It was sick.
NBA
I don't know which one you're talking about. It might be NBA Live.
I don't think NBA
I
Live.
think
had
Carmelo
it.
Anthony was coming.
No, I'm talking about a 90s game. It was a 90s
I
game.
don't ever remember it.
And the free throws
Maybe
are...
the people out there don't know. Chris, any comments? I don't know. I can't. What is even doing?
Sedale Threat is a real player.
No, he's not.
That's what I was about to say. That was a real picture. Where's Magic Johnson?
He looks like Magic.
He retired.
No, but he's in the... I have a roster.
no.
I'm looking at a roster breakdown. He's supposed to be in this game.
He's looking at a roster.
No way. Who's Carswell? That you're pulling up the 3 with him. Yeah. Come on. Stifling D, baby. How much time? You know, at 1:11.
Let's try a different...
That made too much sense for Sedale.
That's got to be a foul. Whoever he was, he's really good, but apparently his shooting range is excellent.
Cash. Oh, you gotta cash that, baby.
I'll try it.
What's the run?
There's a thread. Tecmo Super
backcourt.
NBA Baseball. There's not one,
That was definitely a
one
back.
thing on here. What is this?
Not one person.
Not one person said anything in this Tecmo football thing. It's a disaster.
So who created the thread?
I don't know.
Even the person who created it didn't even want to say anything.
I think he wrote one thing. And one there, then one was
Green with the foul.
AC Green. Oh, I said AJ Green. He's the wide receiver. Wait, that was definitely a lane violation.
I would have thought so. Come on, Vladdy.
Is that Walt Williams?
Yeah. Up 3. 20 seconds left, Donnie. You need 3.
Why is Vladdy so ridiculously slow?
All over that. Where's my team going? Get back first the boards.
Chris.
Look at this.
A Thursday. You can't give him 3 chances. Oh, it's okay. 4 chances.
Oh my God.
Wow.
How does that happen? 70% from the field.
What's the score?
Game.
That is Walt Williams.
That's game already?
That's game.
You won?
Of course I won.
See? This is what
Wait a
happens.
second.
You're
that
already
was the
eliminated.
third quarter or the fourth quarter?
No, that was it. That was it.
Why was it so quick? It was 2 minutes?
That's lit him up. That's what I do.
They didn't light me up. I was
Light you up,
4
bro.
chances for 3 at the end of the game.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm embarrassed.
The Sacramento
I'm
Kings were
clear.
garbage and
So
are
here's what
garbage.
I'm clear.
I got the press.
I gotta see
I'm
some
yet to
team
lose
data
in a
real
sports
quick.
game. Just
Wait,
saying.
this guy's looking at team data. We can't do this.
Come on, Chris.
right,
This is
right.
slow.
Was that Kendall Gill on the...
Are we doing a
That's
preview?
what I was gonna be. Yeah, that's preseason.
Why can't you do a season
Because
game?
we have to play a season.
No, it's a season game.
What do you think?
Yeah,
What do you think should happen?
that's the
You don't
season
play a whole
mode.
season.
That
Yeah,
you do.
it's
Yes, you
season
do.
mode.
It's season mode in this game.
That's the Sonics, you get the Suns. Oh, I gotta make a nice pick here.
What do you guys think of the Cavs, huh?
They're terrible.
LeBron, bro.
Well, he carried them.
No, LeBron
really
is the best
think
player in the
they're
league.
gonna
Yes, they are.
about
LeBron is
that.
the best player in the league, and that team is terrible.
I'll believe it when I see it that LeBron will lose to Toronto. I don't.
Yeah, I won't believe if I see it. I said
They're
You
a
don't
way
think that
better
that
time
team-
ago.
they're a way better team.
Toronto is.
But they don't have LeBron.
That's the whole point. They're a way better team.
Doesn't matter. Right
Indy was just a marginally better team,
now. In
and they
basketball,
lost
he's
in
the best
7.
player in
All
the
right,
world.
here we go. Donnie,
my
what-
team.
what's the total for this game, Donnie?
Give me a
To
spread.
make this interesting. Give me a spread.
We don't even
$5
know what
$5
we're
bet.
gonna do
$5
That
bet.
is 62.
62.
No, what do you mean?
What's the
Over under? Over under?
31-28.
31-28. Let's go a little high. Mike likes to run up the score a little bit. I'm gonna send it 67
Whatever
and
you
a half.
want.
I'll go under.
Under 67?
That's
I'll
way
take over
too
60.
high.
$10?
You said it.
No.
Pacers.
All right.
I just set my own line. You clearly wanted it at 62. Why would I give it to you at 67?
Why am I such a great handicapper that like you can't touch it?
Backcourt violation right
Already.
off the jump.
All right, fair
What's the
enough.
spread? What's the spread?
No, you make it 60. All right, we'll split the difference. 65, and I'll still take the under.
All right, let's have some fun.
It's just for fun.
Yeah, we don't encourage.
Oh, that's a goal. Oh, and there's a shot.
Come on, guys. You kidding me? I got over this. What are you guys doing?
We have a pick'em show right after this. We don't encourage gambling.
What is going on here?
We do it for fun.
Oh, put that in.
We do it for units.
I-
like
can I-
people talk
can
about
I-
those games.
Can I in-game this?
There we go,
At
baby.
least you
There we go,
advance,
baby.
win.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
offense
should have
is so
never
wide.
picked the Kings. I did it in the spirit
I
of
don't-
fun, and that was just terrible.
Oh my God. the
Reggie
defense
Miller
is
playing
all
all
over
the
the
D.
place.
Am I the Pacers for some reason?
What? That's a Hornets out of bounds.
Wait, I'm the Pacers and you're the Hornets.
Yeah, I'm the Hornets. Exactly.
Oh, I wanted to be the Hornets. I thought I
Oh,
was.
no, you picked the
that's good.
Pacers.
All right, I'll be
That,
the Pacers.
that's great for you.
What'd you think?
Why?
I always pick.
I
They
swear
didn't
to
know
God, I thought I
whose
picked
team
the
was
Hornets.
who for the first period.
Dude, it's been a long day.
Oh, bury that, boy.
I'm happy with the Pacers right now, though.
Just look for Miller outside, please. Just try to have him shoot 20 times.
That's good D. Oh my God, and he gets his own.
Oh, okay, I'll take it.
It's cash.
Wow.
This is a bad start. Bad
George
start.
McLeod.
I just want to see Miller raining threes.
Good
Wow,
job.
Nice shot.
My first
Grandmama.
I love Grandmama. One of my favorite players in the world.
Oh.
Nice shot.
that's-
Ooh, bodied.
Welcome back. You just missed yourself a Josh Jackson score to start the half. 61-52, Memphis.
What's up, everybody? This is Donnie and Boo. We're doing a live stream of the Knicks, Memphis Grizzlies. Grizzlies with a quick bucket. They're up 61-52 to start the third quarter. As always...
Morris was just pushed into the seats. He does not look good. He's walking gingerly.
No, he's okay. He's going to be okay.
All right, I just had to throw it in there.
Normally wouldn't care, but just to tell you guys how we do things around here, we like to watch NBA games, and we like to bet. So we each have 3 picks each. You can see them on the bottom of the screen. One of them already hit. My first half over
Who was
108.
1-0? Yep.
But you could take a look at some of the other things we have going on here. So, yes, I'm rooting for the Knicks, but I really could care less, to be honest, at the end of the day.
Nah, you care.
I care a lot more about the docket.
You care.
I call this the docket.
God damn.
61-52, as we said, 11:31. Refs are talking something out.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the play here was because I just don't understand when play stopped exactly.
It doesn't matter.
I'm kind of curious.
Knicks coach
Jay Crowder having himself a good time.
Knicks coach and Jay Crowder just having a good laugh.
Yeah, hearty laugh.
They must know each
Now
other.
he's arguing with the ref.
They must know each
That
other
was a
from
quick
somewhere.
turn.
They must have crossed paths at some moment in their lives.
Did
it's
he
gonna
coach
be Knicks-
Marquette? I'm pretty sure that's where Crowder went.
Knicks ball. Alfred Payton takes a jumper,
That was too
misses.
short.
Rebound
Jackson already making an impact.
Listen, you look at this. I mean, I'm not.
Get out of here! I thought there was a chance.
Crowder just was standing behind the 3-point line, got touched by Morris. Obviously shoved because that's all Morris does is shove people down to the ground.
That was like
And
a.
just shucked up.
That
the
was like
shot.
a video game 3 when you press the button way too quickly.
Like it was a glitch. or something.
Like a trigger.
But they called the foul on the floor, so he's not going to go to the line.
No, nor should he. That was great. It would have been nuts if he did.
Oh, ref stepping in because Crowder and Morris having words. Morris saying, you could imagine what he's saying.
Yeah, it's
Not happy about him, I guess, shooting,
or life in general.
trying to score. But you look at this Grizzlies.
Jackson.
Uh,
Crowder.
3-pointer Crowder knocks it down.
Cash.
You look at this Memphis lineup.
Kobe.
Oh. You look at this Memphis
Shaq.
lineup. That
What?
was a sick, by the way.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
They actually have like a really good starting five when you look at it.
It was young talent. Yeah.
It's Morant, Brooks, Jackson, Crowder, and
Valanciunas. Yeah.
Valanciunas. That's a very solid starting five.
Oh my God. That
John
was a
Moran
filthy
went
move.
to the hoop, missed, but
Easy put
rebound
back,
by Valanciunas puts it in.
How about Randall's by the basket to get a board? I don't know what he's doing. He's walking to the bench coldly.
Memphis has scored the first 7 points of the third quarter, and they're up by 14.
Yeah, this is not looking good.
I
It is
mean-
for me in the bet.
You work, as a Knicks fan, right? You work so hard, and you're happy that it's 7 points at the half.
Wait,
And
wait,
then-
how did you work hard? I don't think that's the correct phrasing.
What I mean is, like, you feel like you worked hard. But
Okay, fair enough.
And it's just like,
I'm just giving
they're
that to you
grinding,
now.
and you're just, like, thrilled that they're down 7 at the half. And then you barely get in your seat a minute and 21 seconds into the third quarter, and it's doubled. The lead is doubled.
I gotcha. All right, we're going to look around the league right now. We have half of the fourth quarter to go. We got Bulls and Pacers tied at 88 in Indianapolis. And then at the half, you have the Nets leading the Pistons 70-68. That's a large first half score.
It's a little large.
Yeah.
This is 2020. These are NBA.
I know,
games.
but
I actually hate it. Do you like all the scoring?
no, I prefer less scoring, to be honest with you. A little bit more defense. I'm just a contrarian, though. I think more people like the scoring, to be honest with you.
Justin Mack is asking, "Boo, what's the point of Gibson starting?" I would never start him. Listen, he's one of those guys.
He's a veteran.
He's
Probably
like,
why.
He's not a sixth man off the bench. He's a seventh. I mean, he's not a sixth man. He's a seventh man.
Yeah.
He's a guy that should be playing, in my opinion, 13 minutes a game, something like that. There is no reason for him to ever be starting.
It's for veteran leadership. That's why it is. I'm pretty sure.
You know, veteran leader.
Mm.
Go
Well,
to hell.
I can't think of any other
Go to
reason
hell
why.
with
I'm just trying to
veteran
answer this question.
Veteran leadership
Mm.
helps when you're when you're like
When
you
you're
know,
a good team, yeah.
No, but it helps when you're in. I was gonna say the clubhouse, when you're in the locker room, right, and all that stuff. When you start playing the game, screw veteran leadership. Who has more talent? Whoever has more talent needs to be on the court. Doesn't matter about veteran leadership. Taj Gibson isn't in the middle of a play calling out, "You go there, you go." No, he's just being crappy, like all he knows how to do.
You don't think he makes the game more structurally solid?
Absolutely not. Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
I mean, maybe he can offer a few words of wisdom. Most of his teammates that he's probably not even saying
Hey,
a
that
word
was
to.
it. Bobby
during the
Porter,
course of the game.
yo, go to hell, man. Like he's trying to say something.
By the way,
But he
this
says
show-
that to the coach, too.
John Morant, 10 points, 5 assists. Just a little update. I have over 7.5 John Morant
All right, get
assists.
Peep this, bro. At the half, Spencer Dinwiddie, 17, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. That's going to be a great
I'm not
game.
going to sit here and talk about Spencer Dinwiddie's stats.
You
while we're
should be.
watching the next
You
game.
should be talking about Spencer Dinwiddie's stats. Let's look at the Knicks stats. Outside of Alfred Payton, it's a sad look.
Little update. Marcus Morris, what has he got? 8? Marcus Morris has 8. I need over 19.5.
You'll get there.
Knicks with the ball. Payton kicks it out to Bullock.
Bullock.
Mid-range jumper knocks
That's a
it
good
down.
shot. Good little shot.
66,
I don't know why he's guarding the inbound ferociously.
54. Knicks
That's
with
why Gibson's in there.
full court prees.
It's full court defense.
Fantastic full court defense.
I don't know why they're playing like it's college all of a
Brooks
sudden.
went to
No
the hoop.
foul. Wow.
Gibson with actually some decent defense. That's gonna count as a rebound for Randall. You're gonna like that, Morris. All
Yeah,
these guys
he
are such
shouldn't
a
have tried to
shocker.
even do that.
He's a good shooter, Morris.
He was
but
going to get caught with a travel soon.
any opportunity to shoot, Morris takes it. He's got Valanciunas on him now. He's gonna shoot this ball, Donnie.
He drive
promise
and he
you.
mishandled it and then still took the shot.
He can be such a chuck, but he's a good shooter.
All right, Randall's in the pocket.
Morant dribbles, kicks it out to Crowder. He gets fouled on a 3.
Oh my lord.
You should get.
He's taking a lot of threes today, Crowder.
Can
by
I
the way.
propose a rule change?
Go ahead.
And it has nothing to do. I want you to know it has nothing to do with my bet.
I want to hear
If
the
a
rule
guy
change.
makes a beautiful pass
right?
and the guy takes a jumper but gets hacked and fouled,
Yeah, no, you're not getting an assist unless there's a score.
if
Sorry.
the guy hits, no, you're not going to listen to me. Well, of course, if there's a score. So he missed the first. I think the rule should be if a guy goes to the free throw line after getting fouled
Mm-hmm.
and the guy hits both free throws,
Yeah.
the guy who made the pass should get an assist.
No, it's stupid.
I don't know.
He didn't
Paul,
assist
do you
points.
like that?
But he didn't assist points. It doesn't make any sense.
He absolutely assisted
No,
points.
he's getting these
You're saying
scores.
if you get fouled on you should get the assist
So
to hit all three.
Yeah, John Morant.
No, it's
first of all, let's
either
fix
2 or
this.
3. Yeah.
John Morant made a nice little shovel pass to Jay Crowder, who got fouled on a 3.
No,
he
he's not-
might have hit it if he didn't get fouled.
He's not assisting the buckets though. He's doing that on his own at the free throw line.
No, he did assist the bucket
No, he
because Crowder would have never been in that position unless of a nice pass.
But he
It's
could've-
giving
but he could've
yards
missed the
to a
free
penalty
throws.
in football.
Julius Randle for 3 misses.
Yeah, it's a great shot. He could have
It's
missed.
kind of the equivalent of giving yards on the stat sheet for a catch that was penalized in football.
John Morant.
Oh, that would have been beautiful.
And look what just happened. John Morant with an unbelievable pass.
But that was a terrible shot, though. What are you talking about?
He got hacked. He never had a chance. So Crowder's going to go to the line again.
He wasn't even looking.
Stop. Listen.
That
Memphis
wasn't a
is
good
probably going to score 2 points right now off of the whole play was based off of a beautiful John Morant assist.
He's going to
So
score.
instead, Crowder's going to get 2 points.
He'll score 2 points off his good work at the free throw line. Morant had nothing to do with it.
I disagree.
That's at least a great argument, though. You're acting like it's no doubter. Let's say that if it was such a no doubter, that would have been the rule. It's not even close to the rule. It's never even been contemplated.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It should
What?
never be. There's a lot of rules that don't make any sense. Stop.
And that you think that's one of them? That's not an assist.
I absolutely think that's one of them.
That's ridiculous. You never thought about that before right now.
No, of course, it made me think about it more that I have the over and the John Morant assist.
course.
But Bullock knocks
The
down a
big
jumper.
John Morant over. Gonna bust
70-56.
Vegas.
By the way, Memphis was up 16 before that bucket. This might be looking at a blowout territory. Morant kicks it out.
Good for the
For
kid.
3. Knocked it down. That's number
Was that
6.
7?
That's
6.
number 6.
Yeah,
Memphis
you're
up
getting
17. I know. I'm a Knicks fan. I'm a degenerate because they're losing by 17 and I'm cheering. But
it. We're looking at you and thinking it. Don't worry.
Peyton, nice pass into Randall.
That's cash.
Banks it in. And 1.
I don't like it, but it's cash.
Well, all you care about is Randall rebounds. He's got 5, by the way.
No, but I need the under. What are you talking about? That's all that matters. I need the Knicks under.
Okay.
Yeah.
Marcus
I
Morris
feel like
is
I got my Grizzle minus 2.5 already, but we'll see how that plays out.
Well, you never know.
Yes, I do.
The Knicks at MSG, forget it. They're never out of a bowl game.
Like maybe in like 98.
I miss those teams. Allen Houston now is on like Cameo, like making personalized videos for like.
No, he
For
made good money. Really,
$35,
he
yes.
made good money in his career.
I'm
Did he really
telling you,
wasted
I
that
saw
badly?
Marcus Morris, the steal, kicks it out to Peyton. Peyton looking to pass. That's why I like Peyton. His head's always up. Kicks it out to Bullock.
Bad.
Miss jumper.
Crowder's
If
having
you look
some
at
good
Peyton,
games.
his head, and I know you.
Here you go.
I'm singing his praises, but-
Every time he's got the ball, it's an opportunity for you.
John Morant dribbles. He's shooting this one though. Breaking
He's
down
moving
Morris.
so
at-
well.
Ooh,
That was almost phenomenal.
missed layup. Valanusis is
Randall,
fouled.
you got to be in a better position. Come on.
The only thing I'm worried about with John Morant here is right. He's got 6 assists. If this enters blowout territory, I don't have a
They'll
lot.
pull him? No, it's not that much of a blowout. What do you mean? It's 14. You
No,
know
no,
what I'm
I know.
saying?
It's only the third quarter. What I'm talking about is like he might only have a few minutes into the fourth to do his magic, so he needs to make it happen soon.
You need 2.
I need 2.
It's doable.
Well, I should have 2 off of those 2 unbelievable
Yeah.
passes that Jay Crowder got all the glory. He hit the free throws.
That's right, because he did the work.
That's BS. I'm petitioning the league.
Was he on John Morant's
This
shoulders
guy's
when he took
bleeding.
the...
Valanusis is bleeding, and he should have to go to.
Somebody clawed him very hard. Probably Portis, I imagine.
Who do you think on the Knicks?
Brass knuckles.
Who do you think on the Knicks has sharp nails? If you were to get,
Oh, it's Bullock, definitely. Just looking at that hair.
I
He
would-
looks like he's playing socks, second of all, Bullock. What are those sneakers?
Marcus Morris gets the ball around the free throw line, dribbles,
Anybody's ball, anybody's guess.
he threw the ball out of bounds. It's going to
Randall's pissed, by the way. He's trying...
Randall. No, that's not Randall.
No, Morris, yeah.
loves to argue with the refs too. He's asking Miller to review the play.
Taj Gibson fighting for his teammate.
Where's Dotson? I need to see a little Dotson.
He loves to argue in general.
Oh, that's. Oh my
Hey.
God! It never touched. That's ridiculous. It was deflected by a grizzle. A grizzle, we call him. Off of
Did
the
he get
rim.
called on that?
Unless they're saying that he touched it at the very last second. But the ball was deflected by the Grizzlies off of the rim, went out of bounds. That should be Knicks ball when we come back. They're going to take a little break. 7:54 left in the third. Knicks are down 16. So, what else we got? So you said around the league, right? What do you think about the Nets? Are they a legit team that could do anything this year? Or
No, they looked much better last year. They look. I mean, they sacrificed a little bit by bringing in Durant and Irving, and it hasn't paid off so far. So we'll have to see how this works next year when Durant comes
You
back.
like Kyrie?
It's all. I love Kyrie, but as you know, Durant's my guy. He's my favorite player in the league. I love Durant, and I like Irving. He's a scoring machine, but
He's
he could be a chucker from time to time.
He's kind of a bit of a mental case, though, no?
It
I
seems to be. I mean, yeah. I didn't think that way early in his career, but he's certainly grown to be that.
Does he really think the Earth is flat? Do you think?
Yes, he definitely does. And when he was called out on it and made to feel like a fool, that's when he changed his tune. Nah, I was just joking about that. Like, that was literally his defense.
We got a Bay Ridge Nissan commercial going on. Mr. Moneybags is the
Mr. Moneybags himself.
is the character in the commercial.
Meanwhile, he's just some guy that lived on 64th and 5th. They pulled it.
He's done like a local garbage commercial, shot in like 480.
He's selling a Tesla. Why is it Bay Ridge Nissan?
Bay Ridge Nissan, unbelievable. He gave a thumbs up at the end of the commercial.
Oh, Mr. Boring himself.
Frank Thomas.
He might be the most boring person in the Hall of Fame.
The big hurt is
You
very
phenomenal
worthy.
player, but
Yeah, absolutely.
you've seen him on a Fox.
Can
He's
you explain
a
to me,
Fox
so-
Sports broadcaster.
He's selling eugenics, right? That's the name of this.
Yeah, it's a
Eugenics?
testosterone booster.
What does that mean exactly? Is it like?
So you have more
Cialis?
No, you have more testosterone. You have more energy to continue your workout. It's like when you based on your testosterone, which gives you your energy. That's how you function on a day to day. A lot of people, when they get older, they lose some of that testosterone. They lose their energy much quicker. They need a supplement.
I don't need a science.
Frank
lesson.
Thomas.
Relax. Now that they're
You
showing,
asked.
they're
What are you
showing
talking
the-
about?
They're showing this replay. It looks like
Scumbag.
Morris. This ball was clearly tipped out, and then Morris just kind of like touched it before it went out of bounds.
So it is his fault, you say?
So it probably should be. They're still looking at it. This is crazy.
I mean, this Bulls Pacers game is looking like it's getting to be awesome.
It's gonna be Grizzlies ball. Morris can't believe it. Cannot believe it. His head is down in his hands.
At least
He
he's
can't
humble,
believe it. Justin Mack is asking over under 24 wins for the Knicks this year. 24 is a low number. Wow, 24.
All right, so let's see. They're
13 and 35.
40. Yeah, so they're 48 games into the season. You're looking at it in another 34 then. And
right,
in that they need 12 and 34. That's doable. Actually, he's almost on the mark of probably what it is.
No, I think that's the perfect number. Maybe you
Yeah.
even saw it somewhere. I'm gonna say it's a no. I'm gonna say it's over. I mean, as bad as this Knicks team is, the problem with this Knicks team is they're not bad enough because every time they play the Cavs, every time they play a really bad team, they win.
And not to mention, you have to throw this in the mix because it's not that many games. They're going to lose this one, so then you add that's another game down. Yeah, I actually agree with him. I think the 24 might be the number.
I think it's a great number. I'm gonna say they win 26 games.
All right, so you think they're gonna have a good roll towards the end?
I mean, if you say a roll, but they have to win.
A roll.
They have to win 13 of their final 35 games or whatever. Then yeah, that's not really that impressive. But I do think they'll be closer to.
Who's better than them? The Magic are way better. The Bulls are way better. I mean, the only teams that aren't better are the Hawks and Cleveland. And I think the Hawks might have better talent.
The Hawks definitely have better talent. The Hawks should be way better than they are. They just don't play defense. Knicks down 18. This game has gotten completely
There you
out
go.
of hand. Morris for 3. He missed
Not
it.
even close.
Unbelievable. He has not had the touch today. This is a horrible start to the third quarter for the Knicks. They've given up 18 points in
Oh
4.5
my God,
minutes.
Morant.
Morant goes to the hole and one.
I don't think he should have gotten that foul personally, but that was a
Looking to
phenomenal
put
play.
Memphis up
Let's see what.
21.
Oh no, he was all over. Never
And
mind.
I'm starting to get worried about the assist number. Really starting to get worried about that number.
I mean, you're getting to 21 after this. His stats aren't even that great for this game, and he's been all over the place.
Morant's got 12.6 assists. He's 5 for 8. He hasn't looked for a shot.
This is not good for you either. Morris taking some time off, a breather, if you will.
Yeah, the Morris over is pretty much, I don't want to say it's dead to rights, but it's in real bad shape. Morant misses the free throw. Randall the rebound.
I liked it.
No celebration
6?
or anything?
Not yet. I'm because
You
they
have
could
to celebrate
they could
the
pull
money.
him if they're getting destroyed also though.
You're right about that.
Yeah. And
Bullock
I
goes,
thought he was gonna get an end one because that looked like an easy bucket.
Jackson went to the hole. He got fouled. No, it was. I'm sorry.
Jay Crowder's jovial with everybody. Jesus, I've never seen the guy with a frown so far. Oh my God.
Missed free throw by Bullock. Knicks still down 20.
Who do you think's the best player in the NBA this year?
If I have one game,
Is
or
it Doncic?
if I'm building a team off of
Just this year, like MVP this year.
Giannis, 100%.
Oh, all right. So you like the Greek
It's not
freak.
Luka even close. Luka's not even close to Giannis.
Statistically, isn't he having a...
I don't care
Better
about
year?
statistics. I'm talking about a player.
Oh, all right. So yeah, he's the most godlike player right now, yeah.
Knicks down 19. We're going to be taking a lot of free throws pretty soon. A lot of Kobe's if the Knicks don't make this a game.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to be getting up. I'd like a little green screen action involved,
We might have
Paulie.
to do a game of horse. Memphis knocks down.
What? He's really... He was grandstanding on a free throw.
Well, Reggie Bullock just got a technical foul, which he should not even be talking to. I didn't even know, if you had to ask me what he sounds like, I have no idea. But
I also don't like his prison tattoo get up.
whatever he said to the ref, he wasn't happy about it. So Morant's at the line now.
Meanwhile, on Morant's bicep is a sick piece.
If you play in the NBA,
Bullock will
would you
not shut up.
Would you have tats if you play in the NBA?
Nah.
Kevin Knox, no tattoos. You don't see
That's
it.
becoming more of a younger thing though. That cycle's actually changing
It's getting
somewhat.
back into style.
Yeah.
Memphis up 22. Just so you guys know, scores 23-8 so far in this third quarter.
Oh, he's going in.
Peyton
Good
goes
boy,
to the hoop and one. I gotta tell you, your under is looking real bad right now.
Yeah, they're moving it. Yeah.
Well, not. Oh no, you have the under not for the game. You have the under for the Knicks.
No, but I'm saying the Knicks are moving the ball right now. I need.
No, you're okay.
I'm saying I need under 79 to finish this quarter. About.
So you have 109.5 then?
Yeah.
To score 31 points in the fourth quarter? I think if you're at even...
No, that's what I said. I need under 79.
I think even if you're at like 82, you're in decent
Get
shape.
out of here. That's crazy. They're going to try. What? They'll have more opportunity to score garbage if the
No, you're
Grizzlies
actually
keep
in
going.
really good shape. I thought you had the over for the game. Jay Crowder knocks down a 3, 85-63.
Oh, yeah. Memphis is going over.
Memphis might have put up 50 in this third quarter. They've got 26 right now. And it's not even halfway through the third
No,
quarter.
they're shooting lights out.
Peyton dribbles.
Oh, by the way, and they're going to
Kicks
the
it
line
out.
a ton.
Kevin
There have
Knox.
been 2 technicals already in this third quarter.
I want Kevin Knox out of the game. I'm going to shut the game off if they don't take Kevin Knox out of the game.
You're not. We can't do that contractually.
If I could even explain to anybody who's not watching what Kevin Knox just tried to do, he got the ball. He was out by the three-point line. 2 people were close to him. He stepped back and threw up a fadeaway and bricked it.
Oh, there we go. Little Randall. He still gets that.
Randall a rebound and he's fouled. Let's take
7?
a look.
That should be 7, I think.
Is that 7 for Randall?
I think, if they give it to him. Did he have control of that?
Yeah, that's a rebound for sure. That's the 7th rebound for Randall.
Yeah.
Randall's got 9 points.
He looks a little like Danny Kaluuya.
You want to take a guess at who the Knicks' leading scorer is?
The Knicks' leading scorer right now would be Peyton, I imagine.
Yeah.
What, 15?
13.
13?
Can you guess who Randall is tied with to be second leading scorer?
Is it Morris?
Nice pass.
Or is
To
it
Mitchell
Robinson?
Robinson just jammed it. No, Mitchell Robinson is not a scoring guy.
No, but he's got 6, I think, this game, right?
Can you look at Peyton? Are you sold on this guy, Peyton, after today?
No, I'm not sold on
Always
Peyton.
looking to pass.
He wouldn't be somebody who's signed for regs from the Knicks if he was anybody to be thought about.
Guy
by
needs
me.
to play 30 minutes a game, and he is playing 30 minutes today. Mitchell Robinson bricks the free throw.
Crowder's got to be having himself a good game. What are Crowder's stats?
Knicks down 20. But to answer my own question,
Yeah, I was right. Mitchell Robinson 6 points with 5 rebounds and 3. Oh, that's a good little game so far.
Bullock is the Knicks' second leading scorer with 9 points.
That was a lot of early scoring, man.
Brooks in the lane misses a
Because
shot.
Bullock has not done
Rebound
anything lately.
Randall. That's Randall's 8th of the game.
I'm not worried. I'm not afraid no go.
Pass out to Dotson. That's cash. I'm telling you, that's cash. Every
You
time
love
it's
this guy.
cash.
You love this guy.
Every time it's cash. He's a
17-point
spot
Grizzly
up- Spot up shooter.
And we're getting a
The
T.O.
kid
baby.
Dotson is legit. I'm telling you, Peyton, Dotson, Morris, Randall, Robinson, get them on the court at the same time. First of all, that's what the team is right now. If you get Knox off the court and
Right.
put Morris back in, that's what they'd have on right now. And that is the best Knicks team. If you disagree with me, I would love to hear who you think the Knicks' best 5 are. But I'm telling you, that is a team that can do a couple of things. And with a couple of things, I mean they can win a couple of games.
Yeah, or at least a couple more. Let's see. So the Knicks' schedule coming up. Orlando, Washington, and the Pacers. They could win one of those games.
They could absolutely win against Washington, and they can win against the Magic. They're not going to win against the Pacers.
No, probably not.
Especially if they're going to the Eastern Conference Finals,
They're a good team.
like Donnie thinks.
They're a good team.
Chicago,
Brogdon.
by the way, Chicago, Indiana is about to go into overtime.
It is, yeah, it was looking good. It was 197 when I looked at it a couple of minutes ago.
Game reset. Knicks down 17. 5:17 left in the third. Crazy up and down third quarter. 26-16 so far in the third quarter, and there's 5:17 left. So we're like just barely over halfway through the third. 26-16.
Yeah, the Knicks are playing god-awful defense right now.
I mean, Memphis might get to 100 before the fourth quarter starts.
Yeah, I would say that that's a very good possibility.
Yeah.
They might slow it down a little bit more now. They got a nice lead. If the coach has any sense, they probably will.
I don't know. What's his name again?
Coach Generic Taylor, I think his name is.
Josh Taylor? Freddie Taylor?
It's Taylor something, actually. I think Taylor's his first name.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Morant is out of the game. You know I'm not happy about that. He might not ever make it back in this game. Valanusis in the
He's playing
lane.
hardball.
Body the kid.
Randall.
Rebound number 9 for Randall. Donnie needs one more. Get ready for that check, possibly, Paulie. Randall,
Or just a zero.
he can grab all the
Yeah.
rebounds he wants, but he is a disaster when he gets the ball in the lane. I'm telling you, the guy does like this spin move. He sucks. Can't
Well,
score.
I take that easy, right?
Mitchell Robinson arguing over a very obvious foul.
He just grabbed his, I think he hit him in the balls.
Almost stepped on his head, too.
I gotta say, so the Grizzlies right now are looking unstoppable in this game. I mean, what is this gonna be? 13 out of 15 or something?
Grizzlies are on fire. If they win this game, they're going to be 500 for the first time this year. 24-24.
Brandon Clark, before he got hurt, was actually pulling down like 12 rebounds a game.
The Grizzlies could make the playoffs.
They're a good, very good young
They're
player.
a legit Western Conference team.
I couldn't say that.
I mean, they're
who's good in the Western Conference?
they're
this year?
in the playoffs right now.
No, what are they? The 8th?
Yeah.
Mm.
They're the 8th. OKC, who we talked about earlier.
They're beneficial that they.
OKC's a far away 7. So Memphis has a 3.5 game lead already on the 8th seed. So they have a very good shot to be the 8th seed.
I cannot believe the Spurs are playing hard right now. At least.
Spurs are a horrible roster.
Yeah, it's not a good team.
Terrible roster.
Pop's doing the best
Portland
he
is
can.
a complete disappointment. Makes no sense.
That's crazy to me. So here's the deal, right? The Suns have a ton of good young talent. The Suns are going to be a very good team.
Randall, that's an offensive rebound. He tried to tip up and he got fouled. That should be. I'm going to hold your breath. Hold on. We're gonna wait for the stats to possibly change.
They can take that back, though.
No, they can't take it
Take
back.
it back. The score.
We haven't seen it yet. We're at 9 rebounds. Donnie needs that number 10. Randall
They
hits-
got it.
Randall hits the first. That's his first offensive rebound of the game. Paulie, do my boy a favor.
Yeah, put it on the board.
Give this guy a little circle. We're playing
Kobe.
tic-tac-toe.
Terrible.
It's terrible.
I wasn't even looking, though.
First of all, this game is looking like an entire Kobe dedication because
How high of a rainbow do you think I could throw up and put that in? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
well, you're shooting toilet paper in the front.
Yeah, it wasn't a good attempt anyway.
Knicks down 17. Dotson with the ball. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Dotson pulls up, misses.
You like this kid.
I love the kid Dotson. Randall has like
Brandon
7
Clark with
rebounds
6 on a rebound.
in this quarter. Memphis comes back, misses.
Now he's got another one.
Another
I'm just
rebound
keep
by Randall.
cashing in.
He gave you a check. He gave you a
I
circle,
like
babe.
it. I like it.
The problem is the other stuff.
All right, 30.
You're in good shape.
Well, I'm
dude.
in good. I'm posturing well for the Memphis game, obviously. Like that.
You're posturing well for a 3 for 3. I'm gonna try to pull it.
Morant looks good still. It looks good.
Peyton's got 15 and 10.
Oh my Lord. Another Rand. I
Randall's
like it. It's
Randall-
doubled.
Randall
double the
looks
money
like
somehow.
Andre Drummond out there. Dotson for 3. The kid doesn't miss.
This is not good for me.
Can you agree the kid is sick? Like he's a really good shooter.
He's got to be close to the leading scorer right now. By the way.
Yeah, in like 10 minutes of action.
That's like his third 3 or 4 3 of the game.
Dotson's played 13 minutes and he has 13 points.
Yeah.
They call that instant offense, kid.
This is not
Memphis,
good.
another
dude.
miss. Randall, another rebound.
Rebound. He's got to have 10 in this quarter.
Dotson out
Oh,
to
come
Peyton.
on.
Kicks underneath to Randall. Put it in. Oh, he missed a layup. Now I'm rooting for the Knicks just to make it
No,
a
I
good game.
can't. I can't.
Memphis comes back up 12.
They are killing me with this score right now.
I told you, if you're at less than 82, you're in good money.
Yeah, that's just you. Oh, another Randall rebound. That's just you saying that, though. That doesn't have any real bearing on
Who
this.
just shot that disaster of a 3?
I think that might have been Peyton, actually.
Kevin
Your
Abreu says,
boy.
nobody believed this year the Grizzlies going to make it to the playoffs. If you mean you don't believe that they're going to make it to the playoffs, I think they are. And if you're saying that nobody at the beginning of the year believed it, I might agree with you. But I mean, there's a couple players on this roster that are nice pieces. A couple guys made the next step, though. Jackson's had a good year. Brooks has made a big step.
Yeah.
Out of Oregon, I think. Brooks, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he was the big, what was it? No, that was Aaron Brooks that was in Oregon, I believe, right? He was a couple of years ago.
No, Brooks is out of Oregon.
So he also is, wow, okay.
Um,
They also had another 3-point shooter named Brooks that was before him.
the guy
It's
from
odd how that worked.
Brooks was here.
Yeah, that was... Crowder was another very promising guy when he came into the league.
He's just a guy that's a good championship team. Like, a nice guy to have on your team. Dennis Smith Jr.'s in the game. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. Randall out to Dotson. Dotson, pull-up jumper. Misses.
Randall with the O boy.
Rebound, puts it in. This kid has had a quarter if I've ever seen one. Knicks down
What's that now,
12.
15?
Randall's got 14 rebounds now. Crowder. Oh!
Oh, my Lord.
My
Brandon
goodness.
Clark.
Brandon Clark with a jammy jam. Memphis
That
up
is a good
14.
young player, too, Brandon Clark.
Randall kicks it out to Dotson. Dotson to Knox. Knox, get rid of the ball. Get off the court. I hate this
him.
guy. I hate him.
That's
Pull up,
sick
fadeaway
shot, though.
jumper.
Terrible.
Guess what?
Hill with the
It's a
rebound.
miss. Scrub.
Oh, my Lord. That was a sick little play.
Clark soars in for a layup. 93.
They're starting to pull away again.
77. Well, the Knicks get it down to
They're
10.
not taking their foot off the gas. I
Knicks
gotta
get
say
it
that.
down to 12, and then the Grizzlies always
They're
score the
not
next 4
get,
points.
Boo. They're not going to get to 100 before the fourth, but it's going to be damn close.
Portis to Smith. Smith in for a jam.
Nobody even tried to stop him.
Knicks down 14. Last
I'm not
minute of the
thrilled.
third quarter.
Let's sit on this, little boys.
Yeah, your Knicks under is gonna
That's
be
tough.
very interesting. It's not tough.
That's
though.
at 29?
You're in good shape. If you were to sign up for it, you'd sign up for it. Knox the rebound.
Knox with a little rebound.
Can I just tell you what Knox's stats are in this game?
Come on,
Because I'm
come
so
on. Don't let him
tired
score.
of
Don't
it.
let. Oh my lord.
Randall and one. The guy has blown it up in this third quarter. Kevin Knox.
27. So there's a good chance I need less than 27 in the fourth. That's not happening.
Can I just tell you, Kevin Knox,
They're on pace to go well over.
not well over. Kevin Knox has played 17 minutes.
Okay.
And this is a usual stat line for him. I'm not even shocked by this. 17 minutes. 5 points.
Right.
2 of 6 shooting.
Yeah, it's not good.
2 rebounds. 0 assists, 0 steals, 0 blocks.
Yeah, he doesn't add much.
This is the player you drafted. This is the player he's going to be. Randall misses the free throw. Are you happy about that?
I gotta be a little happy. But they're gonna have ball to finish.
All I'm excited about is that John Moran will be out there in the fourth quarter because I need to go 2 for 3.
Yeah, they made it close enough, right?
The Morris points are not looking good. Randall's got 14 and 14. Wow. Memphis holding the ball. Final shot.
He's playing with the net. That should be a penalty of some sort.
Thrown in.
How did he make that? Wow.
Who the hell is that? I don't even know. Somebody on Memphis.
Jerry Phillips, number 21.
That was a ridiculous
He was
shot.
somebody that was drafted in year 15 of the franchise in a
Oh,
video
that's
game.
Clark.
No, 50. Clark's 15.
Oh, they showed Clark at the line.
Yeah.
So Clark put it in. They showed somebody else before.
Yeah, that guy is who we were talking about right there.
Memphis up 15. Knicks holding for the final shot. Randall, top of the key, dribbles and circles, kicks it out to Smith. Smith for 3.
Way off.
Knocked
Oh,
it
come
down.
on!
That hurts you. That hurts you, Donnie, but
25 in the fourth. They're going to get at
Not-
least 25 in the fourth.
not
They're on
crazy.
pace to go way over it.
they're on pace to go a little bit over it, yes.
Way over it.
Scoring in that quarter, Donnie's not going to be happy to hear it, but 37-32 Grizzlies.
The Knicks just pulled it on, put it on.
Defense was clearly optional there.
Oh my god. That bothers me. That really bothers
All right,
me.
fourth quarter, you want to play a little horse?
Yeah, let's do that.
Or at least like a little, how about a little boo? B-O-O?
Alright, fine. I don't know why you have to brand this.
Self-brand. I'm branding this, yeah.
Alright, what are we doing? You pick it first because it's Boo after all.
I'm just going to go here. Kobe! Your shot, whatever you want.
Top right, key. Over, man. Kobe! Where's the... I'm not even on the screen close with that.
I'm just going to go short.
Oh my god.
That was trash.
Kobe. Nobody's... This has been a disgraceful tribute.
Kobe.
I gotta go right-handed.
Right-handed, right here.
I might have better luck. Kobe.
That's
That's a B.
You got a big
Let's go. Pick up your sticks.
hook shot.
Justin's ragging on you guys on Twitch.
He should.
Hook shot.
He says you guys suck.
He's right.
You ready?
Yeah, go
He's
ahead.
up Fred though, it's cool. Curve and Abreu, John Moran or Kendrick
Alright, come on, get out.
for Rookie of the Year. Choose one.
Zion, Rookie of the Year. Gonna win. I'm not kidding around. Zion's gonna win Rookie of the Year.
I can't believe that.
This is
He
for
played
B.O.
half the year.
Donnie hasn't hit a shot. He's like over
I've hit
7.
I've hit one, I think.
All right, all right.
Go ahead.
B.O. for Donnie. Let's do it for Kobe
I
right
am
now.
fucking B.O. right now. Go ahead.
Completely sight unseen.
Go ahead.
Kobe. Kobe.
Oh, you almost got that assist. I would have been so mad. All right, ready? You're gonna start here. You're gonna push back. Yeah. Kobe.
That was good.
Start from here. Push back.
I'll gladly take a B,
Culture.
but I'm gonna knock this down. So I gotta push off of what?
Push off from the floor back.
Kobe.
All right, you're ups. Come on.
You're up.
No,
Cool. No, you
All
hit it. Yeah.
All right, here we go. You're gonna start like this. You're gonna turn towards the basket and flow back. You'll watch me do it.
That was ridiculous.
All right.
That was absolutely ridiculous.
Go ahead. What do you got? Back in action.
All right, I'm gonna go volleyball action.
What were you thinking? Underhand.
I'm gonna throw it and I'm gonna bump it in.
All right. Let's see this.
Volleyball action for Kobe. Kobe. Ah.
All right. Let's see. All right. All the way back corner. Kobe. Oh, I can't do anything.
Disaster.
This is a complete disaster. And we're way off screen now, too. I guess that's not the best thing.
Under the leg.
Right. All right, go
Kobe.
ahead.
Kobe.
It doesn't help that we can't do anything, man. All right, here we go. This wasn't done before, so Kobe.
Yeah.
Damn, that was close.
I'm gonna stay with the same shot for Kobe.
Yeah, I know, Paul. You're about to say something. I can hear the feedback.
I was just gonna say to let people know it's 11:20 left in the fourth. Our first points from the line. Who was that? Peyton.
Nah,
Oh, that's who was that?
I don't care. Kobe.
All right, I got one. Right here, off the mic and down.
Nah, come on. You're not gonna be able to hit that.
That wasn't even close. I'm
All right.
terrible.
I'm a righty, so I'm gonna go lefty.
Yeah.
So, it actually plays to your strength. Kobe.
Same thing. Dude, this is miserable.
All right. Let's make it simple, right?
Yeah,
I think we're
you
getting a
got
little
it.
too crazy. Free throw. Kobe.
Free throw. Kobe. You gotta torque it up a little
Let's
bit.
make it a little bit harder. Take another step back. Dennis Smith just jammed it.
This is not good for the
This is a
kid.
straight on 3-pointer for Kobe. Kobe.
Back of the key. Right side. Kobe. Let's go! Let's go!
I don't have the letter yet. Kobe.
Oh no! Garbage can't fade away, Kobe. Oh no!
Hey, let's get back to the game, guys.
All right, well, we gotta finish the game first. So,
Well, tell people what's going on.
Kobe.
We're playing
You
horse,
gotta tell the
FPL.
score.
Oh, alright.
Knicks down 13. 10-20 left in the fourth.
Kobe.
All right, we'll pick this game up first in a second. Playing a little horse. Pretty terrible.
Yeah, not a good shooter.
Knicks down 99-86. 10-20 left in the fourth. Little recap of our bets we got going on. Both of us have hit so far. No losses yet. A lot of interesting things. Donnie's got Memphis minus 2.5. It's looking pretty solid unless we see a Knicks
I mean,
comeback.
the Knicks are playing better right now in this last 5 minutes.
Knicks got Donnie's got Knicks under 109.5. He needs 23 points or less in the last.
I'm
10
not
to 20.
confident about that one.
He's not confident, but it's really going to go down to the wire. I have Morris over 19.5 points. That's as close to a dead bet as you can get right now. The guy's got 8 points, and he's not.
He needs to really, but he needs
No,
to
but he's-
handle this.
No, but he's not on the court right now. That's
Nah.
the biggest issue. Wayne Ellington is in the game shooting threes.
I would have been furious if he had
And I have John Morant over 7.5 assists. Right now he's got 6.
ball in hand.
He's in the game.
Let's go. Put that.
Throwing it
pick up
down
your sticks.
to a post up is
Too many
not going
moves,
to work
yeah.
though. Because that's not an assist.
No, I
man.
know it's too much. It's too much. Yeah.
That's not an assist.
No, what do you get? 2 steps, right?
Oh wait, we missed a John Morant assist while we were playing horse. So John Morant's got
I need
7
one more.
assists. I need one more.
One more.
Because then I
On!
guarantee a 2 for 3, and I'm feeling okay about myself.
Julius Randle is having a very good game right now.
Curvin Abreu was asking, the Knicks probably came back or not. I guess he's not sure because we were playing horse, but the Knicks are down by 17 as they were before. Not a whole lot of good things going on.
Pace is up 113-106 in overtime. That just went final. 115-106 Pacers.
Okay, there you have that.
That's a big game. Big game, James.
Sure, why not? What were our predictions for final score of this game? Do you remember?
No, because we wound up giving predictions for final score in the Kings OKC instead.
Long three. That would have been a John Moran assist.
The
but
Kevin Knox with a little scoreboard
Kevin Knox
action
with a
and the
rebound,
steal.
and a quick turnover.
John Morant. What the hell was that? I thought he was just trying to be funny with an assist.
Knox kicks it out. Dennis Smith.
He was
back
almost
to
stolen
Knox.
from behind again.
Knox and one. That was actually a nice move. By,
That is
Kevin
terrible.
Knox.
I can't win an under when this guy is scoring.
Well, I mean, he's missed enough shots to try to help your under. The horrible turnover in his last possession.
What are you doing? That was ill-advised.
Knicks down 15. Knox going to the line for one.
He got smacked in the head, actually. That was a bad foul.
What do you think about these Knicks jerseys?
It's all right.
I don't like the trim.
I don't dislike it. No, that's the only thing that I do like about it.
Really?
It's kind of stolen from, like, the old Cavs. Remember when they were burgundy and yellow? They did that.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I like it a lot.
Knox.
I like it a lot.
Knox hits the free throw and Knicks down 14. 9:07 left in the fourth.
Just hold on to the ball for all
John
24.
Moran with the ball. I need one assist. Just kick it to somebody.
Mm.
Instead, he has an
The
unbelievable
most
drive
beautiful,
to the basket.
the
and
most
scores.
beautiful scoop ever.
I mean, I can't get mad at him with a move like that.
How did he keep
Dennis
that?
Smith Jr. for three.
No.
I mean, that was a complete brick, man.
No, I'll take that.
It's going to be Memphis ball. Knicks down 16. John Morant needs one assist. Morant with 16
Dude,
and
look,
7.
we gotta watch this again.
I mean, that's...
That was Dr. J shit right there. That was unreal. How did he keep that in his hand the whole time?
That's complete
That was
filth.
beautiful. Humble too, you know. Quiet kid.
Nasty.
Yeah, he's a great player.
Morant 16 and 7. 8:43 left in the fourth.
Some people just draft well, and I guess the Grizzlies are the team that drafts well.
I mean, he was the no doubt number 2 guy, though. Early on, I mean, Barrett came into
Barrett
last
could have
year.
been actually.
No, he came into last year as the number 1. Quickly, Zion became the number 1.
Yeah, Zion was the well, of course. There's no question that Zion was the number 1. Morant was actually talked about early on in the season as a possible number 1.
I think after Morant did what he did in the tourney, first game of the tourney for Murray State.
Oh my! He just got thrown. He
Don't
was
get
almost
hurt. And get,
He was almost heading for an enormous dunk.
yeah, I'm getting really concerned about this over. Really concerned.
Oh, the assist.
Morant goes to the line. I could care less about his points.
So I need less than 20 points for the rest of the game for the Knicks.
I got some interesting. Listen, plus minus in basketball might not be like the most important thing, right?
Right.
Or it doesn't always tell the whole story. But Memphis is up 16, right? John Morant missed both free
That's
throws.
awful.
Memphis is up 16. John Morant plus minus for the game is plus 34. The next best guy is plus 21, which is Jackson.
Just makes that much happen.
When he's on the court, he just
What is
makes good
Jackson
things
doing
happen.
for the game, by the way?
Jackson's not having a great game. He's got 10 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Just kind of like, but sometimes he just is a good player. He's a nice player. Dennis Smith kicks it out to Morris. Morris fumbles the
Drops
ball
it.
instead of shooting a 3. Kicks it back to Dennis Smith Jr.
He's really trying to make something
in
happen.
the paint.
It was the worst thing I'd ever seen in my life.
Dude, this Knicks team sucks, bro. So bad.
Come on, what would?
Looks like
Come on,
Mitchell
Hill, don't-
Robinson is going to go to the line.
Come on, Hill, don't foul these Dodgers. Look at this one. Hill. It's crazy.
Hey, can you quickly explain the Kobe basket shot to our friend on Twitch here that I
It's
just
just-
doesn't understand? Never ever heard of that? The Kobe shot when you saying Kobe when you shoot anything?
Well, I don't see the. I see. Is it scratchy?
Well,
Yes.
well, in
Just
this,
explain what it is.
well, in this situation, it's just a tribute that people have been doing around the country.
But it's something that's existed in
Oh,
many
no.
people's lives. Just explain the whole thing. That we're not saying Kobe's trash. That's all I'm saying.
No, it's Kobe was just a crazy shooter in his career. That should be self-explanatory.
It be
No, it's not apparently. I'm saying.
What?
Explain what it means to shoot any basket anywhere, any arena, and say Kobe and
Yeah.
shoot it.
So it's kind of
sort of I don't know what you'd call it.
it just became a huge thing.
Yeah,
And,
like a phenomenon. It was Kobe was the best shooter over most of our lifetimes. As far as like a crazy type shot, a fadeaway, a big game, end of the game, last minute fadeaway type shot. I mean, so when you're in a park, you're playing basketball, or a lot of people, they're just they'll do Kobe as they shoot. It's kind of like a respect thing.
Yeah, and even more than that, it's like kids around, just like in classrooms and stuff, when you have to throw out a piece of paper, right? It's like kids would go up to the hoop, instead of obviously just placing it in the trash, they do a little fadeaway and a little Kobe. That's
It even translated to baseball. When we had the ball bucket, and you take the baseballs and toss it into the ball bucket and say Kobe.
I actually saw a lot of people doing that as a tribute over the last couple of days.
Yeah, Wynn sent me that that meme.
Yeah, it's cool. It's just I don't think it's ever gonna stop. I mean, because Kobe, I'm telling you, as somebody, as a teacher, kids still do it today. Kobe's been retired for like 3 years. Kids still say Kobe anytime they try to make something into a round hole.
Yeah.
They yell out Kobe. Doesn't matter what they're shooting, and what they're shooting into. They yell out Kobe. I think it's pretty sick. I don't think it's going to go away.
That's also generationally created for us, because Kobe was that big of a player over our generation.
Yeah. He's the GOAT. As far as I'm concerned, there's been better talent, but no better competitor.
Big game, end of game type guys, yeah. That's again, Jordan. That's why he's up there considered with Jordan, for that kind of competitor.
Did you see Kervin Abreu's comment
What's that?
a couple ago? Named the top 5 better rookies this season.
Top 5 better than Morant? I mean, top 5. Zion is the #1 rookie by far, as far as I'm concerned. By the way, I need a Morant assist, so I got to watch. Morant kicks it out for 3. Hit it! Yeah!
That's it?
Yeah!
There you go. Put it on the board. Put it on the board.
8th assist from Morant. I needed that.
All right, look, I'm looking at the draft right now. You want to talk about good rookies? I'll tell you who's good. Zion Williamson's going to be unbelievable. John Morant going to be unbelievable. R.J. Barrett, I do think will be good, not great. He could be though. I don't know. I just don't see him making as big.
John Morant is going to be good, not great.
No, R.J. Barrett. I just said we're
Yeah.
done. John Morant's going to be great. I said R.J. Barrett. I could still go either way on him. DeAndre Hunter is who the Lakers drafted, and then they traded him to the Hawks. All right, I've seen his talent. Like, I've seen him on a couple of reels. I don't see it right now. Darius Garland, I don't know enough about, which means that he's not really blowing me away. Jarrett Culver. Again, like, a lot of people, you start to lose context after a while. Kobe White is a bench player for the Bulls, and he's a pretty good three-point shooter. I mean, that's all I know about him right now. He's going to be a project, probably. Jackson Hayes. He's on the Pelicans right now. Does he really play that much? Roy Hachimura. No.
Kendrick Nunn for the Heat is definitely a top 5 rookie.
Here you go. I'll go down to P.J. Washington on the Hornets. Looks like he's going to be a very good player. He came out of Kentucky. He was very highly regarded. He actually could have been a much higher draft pick. He got hurt in his senior year or his last year. And I think he will be a tremendous talent, P.J. Washington. Fine. Tyler Hero is a great combo guy.
No,
he's a great shooter. He could get a couple of rebounds. Tyler Hero is going to be a good player.
He might round out the top 5.
Yeah.
I think maybe Nunn and Hero.
Yeah.
But you have to put R.J. Barrett still as a top 5.
That's what I'm saying. But I can still go either way with what he's going to be.
R.J. Barrett's going to be a good player. It's just another Nick sad story that in a draft
you could have had better.
They thought they were in a draft of top 3 and everything else, and instead they were really, I think, in a draft of top 2 and everything else, and they got the 3rd pick.
That's true. All right, so just to round it out quickly, just because I'm only going to do the first round. So 21 was Brandon Clark. Brandon Clark was actually a phenomenal rebounder so far this year. He got hurt. He started playing less minutes. He looks like he's starting to come back to form. So, he'll be right outside of that top group.
Paul, can you give me a check mark on Moran assist, please?
Please do that. Darius Baisley, nothing. Ty Jerome, nothing. Nazir Little, nah. I'm going to just go to who I think might be anything. Let's see who's actually playing. Eric Pascal, because the Warriors are terrible.
Hit me with it, Paulie. Hit me with it. I'm gonna
Do the Thriller dance.
Yeah, that middle pick ain't hitting though. But at least I got a twofer. Morris needs to do some Reggie Miller type stuff here at the end of this game. Game reset. We've been at a commercial break. Memphis up 17-6.
Instead, he's gonna do some Chris Webber type shit. Just call a timeout when they don't have any.
6 and change left in the fourth quarter. Recap on bets. I'm 2 for 2, but third one looking in doubt. Donnie's 1 of 1 so far. Grizzlies looking very good.
Knicks, it's a toss-up.
Is a toss-up, but Donnie...
They haven't been scoring lately, I know, and I don't say it because I've been trying to keep it under the radar.
They need 19 in about 7 minutes, which is
Was that Nadine courtside?
Very dicey. But Marcus Morris is at the line, which you don't like.
Why? I want you to get your pick. What are you talking about?
No, it hurts your under Knicks.
Oh, so you're saying he's just that phenomenal of a free throw shooter.
He is actually a very good free throw shooter.
J.J. Redick. He's J.J. Redick, though.
J.J. Redick's been a disappointment in New Orleans.
Yeah, he's at the end of his career, though. I mean, what did they think they were getting?
Morris knocks down both. Knicks down 15. John Moran is off the court.
Oh, well-deserved.
Thank God.
A well-deserved.
Thank God he got that assist at the end of his playing time.
Moore's playing hard D now.
I think the Knicks might make a little run here. I wouldn't be shocked. Brooks in the
that's
lane
so sweet.
knocks it down. Memphis up 110-93. Knicks suck so bad. I can't stress that enough. They suck so bad. Mitchell Robinson kicks
Dylan
it out
Brooks
to
with
Morris
24.
for 3. Knocks it
Oh,
down.
my
That's
God.
a quick 5 for Morris.
Oh, my
Now
God.
we might be talking about a couple, 2, 3 things. He's got 13 points now. I need 7 more. Very unlikely, but still.
Now, why are you shooting a 3? Thank you. Don't ever do that
Inside
again.
the clock, misses. Robinson with a... he had the ball.
Just slow that
They
down. Get it
lost
back
it.
out. Get it back out. There you go.
Kicks it out. Corner 3.
That's a terrible
Miss.
shot. Keeps getting the reads. Come on.
Fantastic
Let's slow this
offensive
down. Let's
rebound.
slow this down now.
Donnie wants to slow down.
I want to slow down. Bye. Yeah, it was top of the tree. Oh, no, it didn't get to the top.
Nice rebound by Payton.
Oh, no,
Payton,
there's nobody in his way.
Payton kicks it out
Out
to
of bounds.
Ellington.
And they're going to run this down
I'm going to
again
have
now.
a nervous breakdown. Can somebody tell me why Wayne Ellington is in the game? I know he's a good 3-point shooter.
Why are you talking like Stephen A. Smith right now? I know he's a good 3-point shooter. But don't tell me that Wayne Ellington belongs in this game.
Wayne Ellington does not belong in this game. And it's going to make the Knicks lose. The reason the Knicks lose is because Wayne Ellington.
It's not even close to true.
Brooks, fade away, rebound Payton. Payton's got to have almost a triple-double. I'm not even messing
Brooks
around.
having a good game regardless. 24.
Payton dribbles into the lane,
Oh, he would have been destroyed.
kicks it
Oh,
out,
he got smacked.
turnover.
Doesn't matter. I guess they just wanted to let him go to the hill, to the
An
hole.
Easy 2 for Memphis. Memphis back up 16. I mean, that was pretty much... I feel like that was the game right there for some reason.
Why?
Oh, I just feel like the Knicks were doing a little something. Quick turnover.
Oh, no. Don't give easy buckets.
Dotson fade away.
Oh, my God. Easy buckets.
You better hope Dotson's out of the game because the kid can shoot.
What do I got? 12 more and I'm done. I could do 11 points.
Grizzlies.
Why are you not running the clock down? You're going to win. Come on.
Grizzlies
waste
up
clock.
16. I said there were 2 Knicks that I really was in love with.
I know. Payton and Dotson. We get
Wayne
it.
Ellington miss. Mitchell Robinson with a
Oh,
sick
yeah, it was a
offensive
great rebound.
Out to Morris. Just chuck up a 3. It doesn't matter. Chuck it up. Chuck it
He's
up.
trying to be technically sound now.
He shoots it. Knocks it down. That's 15 for Morris.
All right, but you got to kill clock now. There's no reason not to. You're going to win.
I need 5 points from Morris in 4 minutes.
What are they, just trying to fill stats? Come on. What are you doing?
Knicks down 14. Dotson the steal. Kicks it out to Payton.
There was 12 more seconds on the
Payton-
clock, you moron.
Payton dribble drive to Mitchell Robinson for a jammy jam. Donnie's not happy. Donnie, that's not good
This is
anymore.
absurd.
Not looking good for D money.
This is absurd. Just sit on the ball.
Memphis calls a timeout. They're only up 12.
But they can still sit on it for the rest of the clock.
Sit on it, Potsy. Knicks with a
This is
flurry.
unbelievable.
The Knicks with a flurry. Mitchell Robinson. I mean, not Mitchell Robinson. Marcus Morris, bro.
Yeah, I would like you to see him get 20 and still get my under somehow. I would like to see us walk out of here.
It's almost impossible.
He's the only one who's going to score for the
That
rest
would
of the
mean
game.
that Mitchell Robinson scores the last 7 points of the game.
No. Morris, we're talking about.
No, it would mean that Marcus Morris scores like the last 7 points of this game. Because he needs
You need 5, I
he
thought.
needs 5, and anything more than 7 and you lose. So basically, he would need to score.
Yeah, he scores 5 and that's it.
All right. Well, maybe it'll happen.
I hope it doesn't now.
Anyway, we're in commercial. Knicks down 12. Anybody who's watching us, we appreciate it. We're having a good time.
Oh, absolutely.
We're watching Knicks. We're talking basketball.
We got Nets up 113-100 with about 6.5 left in the fourth. So it looks like a big Nets win at home.
How's Kyrie doing?
He's actually...
Is he playing?
Yeah, he was the lead scorer before. Not the lead scorer, but he was the lead stat getter. 18, 3, 3, and 2. It's not a great game, but it's not terrible. Let's see what the shooting is like. 6 for 13, I'll take it.
Not a lot of shots.
No, not a lot of shots.
Donnie,
Very
what do you think
efficient.
about the Super Bowl? Anybody who's doing a little cross sports?
Yeah, I like the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are going to win the game. And maybe it's close, 3-4 points. But I love the under. You know that we've been discussing that for the last couple of days.
Paul, you're talking about possibly maybe doing something for, do you want to announce anything, or?
You're going to keep it under wraps.
TBD.
All right.
He's a TBD guy. We're going to try to get you something on Super Bowl Sunday.
I'm a DBB guy.
Donald,
Buford boy. It's not my middle name.
I'm really looking forward to the Super Bowl. First of all, anytime there's no Patriots, it's a good thing.
It was good. Look, I actually kind of thought it would be cool if they just kept running out their string because people hate it so much. But now that they're not in it and like they've been gone a couple of weeks, it's pretty refreshing to see them not in it. Like I want to see the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, and there was no way we were going to see that if the Pats just kept winning. So, like I want to see the Chiefs get this win, like big time.
If you put the Knicks' chances at winning this game, what would you say it is right now?
I was gonna say 20, but it's not even that much.
It's
I was at
close to 20%.
8%.
It's way lower than 8%.
8%.
Knicks down 12, 3:50 left in the game. I don't know if you knew how much time was left in this game.
8%. I thought about 4 minutes. So yeah.
Memphis with the ball.
8% because they're flying right now.
John Morant's back in the game. Morant inbounds the ball.
No, but they're gonna hold it. I mean, they're gonna start holding it. You cannot.
You're really making assumptions. The new NBA, you do not hold the ball. Morant.
Well, what do you do? Don't take that shot. There's still too much time on the clock.
Donnie, you should be a coach. Donnie would just hold the ball for 24 seconds every time.
In the old days when there was no shot,
And
like
then
a
throw up
40-point game.
a set shot without jumping. Marcus Morris for 3! Oh, I needed it!
Let's get that back.
Do you know how much of a
That would have
change
been huge.
that would have
Yeah.
been?
Do not.
Jay Crowder slows it down, much to Donnie's
Delight.
delight.
We're gonna take this one into 2.
John
John
Morant.
Morant, that's fine. John Morant, thanks.
You talk about a huge difference. The Knicks,
That's a dagger.
Marcus Morris tries to hit a 3 to make it 9. Instead, he misses. John Morant comes back, throws a floater in. And Memphis up 14. Kobe.
That was just terrible, feeble last attempt.
There's Marcus Morris, drives to the rim. That's a foul. He's going to the line for 2. He hits both, and I'm 1 3-pointer within the win, which is amazing. Amazing.
It's good stuff. So look, I'm going 2.
No.
I'm going 2-1.
Well, is he not going to the line? He's not going to the line.
Yeah,
Donnie.
he's tying up first. I
I
thought.
don't think he's going to the
Yeah,
line.
they're on the line. Look, Jay Crowder's on the line.
Oh.
Yeah. What do you mean? Scaring me.
Marcus Morris for 2. 5 for 17. All
I
you
need
have
to
do
see
is-
him miss. Sorry, man. But I'd like to see you win.
I
but
mean, this is the nitty gritty. You need to root for misses.
he's gonna hit them.
I need hits.
He's so solid.
He's a very solid player.
But
I'm telling you this
now
right
Memphis
now.
is going to hold on to the ball, though, because now you're going to get to foul time sooner than later.
Thank you, Marty, on YouTube for chiming in. I wish I knew what you were talking about. I don't speak any other languages.
What did he say?
Paul, we know what language this is?
Let's get on that translator.
Stand by.
Let's get on that translator, Paul.
Are we standbying for a translation or? Marcus Morris needs a 3 for me to go 3 for
Don't
3.
go in, you fucking...
Oh! John Moran threw it up for Clark. but
Don't
he
just
missed
go
the
back
dunk.
out. Why are you doing that? You could have just killed 40 seconds
Alfred
there.
Payton with the rebound. Alfred Payton kicks
What?
out to Morris. He wants the 3. Oh, he's going in for 2.
Lose that ball.
Kicks it out.
Now, do not run in.
Turn over, John
Who
Moran.
taught these guys how to
John
play?
Moran
Why
kicks
are you
it out.
taking that?
Crowder for
Why did
3.
you not waste his time?
The Crowder 3 just ended the game, but
Who was that, by the way, that guy?
there's Randall in the paint. He gets fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
I cannot believe...
Here's the problem, right? I'm 3 points within a Morris win. They're going to take him out right now because it's a 15-point game with 2 minutes left.
Who taught Memphis how to control a game when you're winning? This is unreal. This is the most unreal
Downey,
shit
the
I've ever
game was
seen.
over regardless.
But what? But why are they taking useless shots when they could just be ending the game?
What if I told you Alfred Payton has 15, 11, and 6? What would you say about that?
I'd say it wouldn't matter. They're gonna lose the game.
What if I told you that...
I'm just pissed right now because of this. I mean, I'm floored by Memphis. Like, just their tenacity at this point in the game.
Dotson's got 15 points for the
Yeah,
Knicks,
great.
so-
Hit both now.
Yeah, that's going to hurt you, yeah.
Oh, so you're cool now.
Donnie,
Yeah, you're cool.
Donnie needs 3 or less in the last
Do
2
not-
minutes.
do-
Morant to Clark. Clark kicks it out.
Don't
Back
hold
to
it. Hold it.
Crowder slows it down, much to Donnie's delight.
It doesn't matter. This is not good for the
Take
kid.
it easy. John Morant dribbling around the 3-point line. Fade away. Misses. Rebound Robinson.
Here we
Out
go.
to Morris. Chuck up a 3. No.
Randall, nobody
Morris
is
to
way, 'cause
Randall.
nobody
Randall
doesn't
goes
matter.
in the lane. He's
All right.
blocked.
Yes. You better sit on it.
Valanusis is terribly
Do
injured.
not foul.
He's not coming on the other side of the court.
Yeah, this is not good.
And now
there-
there he is. John Morant
What
throws
the
it up.
hell was this?
Valanusis jammed it. He was faking it.
He was. He still looked hurt.
All right,
Actually.
here's the deal.
Who is this guy right there?
Donnie, we can both hit if Morris hits a 3, and that's the last points the Knicks score.
Why would that happen though?
Peyton in the lane misses.
Get that
Rebound.
Valanusis. There we go.
Rebound Memphis.
Just,
Donnie,
but we need this to end
I understand.
with a
Donnie,
Morris 3.
I understand. I need Morris to hit a 3, and that's the
Don't
last
foul.
score.
Don't foul. You're losing by a lot. Don't foul.
Valanusis is about to
Why
shoot
are
a
you
3.
shooting with this
Instead, he
shot?
passes it out. 3-pointer Memphis.
That's good because they won't foul now.
Knocked it-
I don't have to worry about a foul.
Memphis up 18. Here we go. Knicks, 53 seconds left. Down 18. I need 3 points for a Morris.
But
over.
he stole it in back.
Oh! Oh!
Oh,
There's
no.
a fight! There's
Oh,
a fight!
no.
Alfred Payton and Jay Crowder.
Oh no.
Alfred Payton just tossed. Did you see what he did?
Yeah, he's gonna get a suspension probably.
Alfred Payton just violently.
Wait, who's this guy that's in the middle?
Paul, did you just see that? Alfred Payton
Just
just.
see the initial hit.
Alfred Payton just body.
Peyton is
slammed.
going nuts.
He's going bananas. He said, "I'll see you in the." He said, "I'll see you in the locker room. I'll see you in the hallway, Jay Crowder."
They gotta show us the replay because the camera did not focus on that, and he
Dotson.
stole an inbounds and they got pissed.
Dotson is also going nuts on the sideline. There's Peyton. Peyton's actually been the best Knick of the game. Something must have happened between Crowder and Peyton.
Oh, look, dude, there's
Did it just
something
happen
happened with
on
the
steal,
inbound.
on
Yeah,
the inbound? I missed.
yeah, the camera was not focused on it. I think everybody missed it.
So Memphis hit a 3, and then before we even saw anything what happened, Jay Crowder had a steal.
So
now, I don't know exactly what happened.
Memphis
with the steal.
is going to get technical shots and then the ball. I would imagine because that's got to be some sort of flagrant.
Oh, that's what you know what it was. Wow, that is a violent shove. You know what it was? It was this simple. They're up by 18 points.
And he was waiting to steal an inbound.
They're up by 18 points, Paul. Not only did he just steal it, he
Morse threw a hit.
No, he stepped back instead of killing clock. He chucked up.
Yeah,
the
I don't
three.
know why he did that either. That bothers me in general.
Yeah, he deserves to be shoved.
Randall hit a coach. I think first of all.
I don't blame him at all, man.
Watch out. Yeah,
Oh, that's the Memphis head coach.
yeah, he's going to 8.
Randall tossed his arm. Dude, I don't blame you. You're up by 18 points.
Well, let's see.
First of all,
What did he do? He slinked in.
That's Randall's fault if you want to steal it. This three-pointer,
Why wouldn't he just hold it? That's also asinine, by the way.
this three-pointer is Crowder's fault, 100%. You're a dirtbag. You're up by 18 points. Don't shoot it. Don't step back for a three-pointer. Run the clock out. That's a scumbag move, 100%.
They could have kept that to one more possession.
100%. He deserves to be shoved down to the ground. That is not...
They could get that down to one. They could have gotten the game down to one more possession.
I'll tell
That
you
makes no
what,
sense.
This is the start of a Knicks run. Changes the whole locker room. The whole team gets...
The time. It's just. Oh, you mean it? I thought you meant to this game. I'm like, what are you
No.
talking about?
Jay Crowder is a villain to me for the rest of my life.
Really? You were that hard up by that? I didn't like it, and it means more to me, quite
First
frankly.
of all, the steal is dirtbag because the game is over, and yeah, it was a lazy inbound pass.
Yeah,
but
it was terrible.
I'm gonna blame Rand. I'm gonna put 75% of the blame on Randall. Wow, that's sick. I loved Peyton before. I'm in love with him now. I love him.
That's hilarious. By the way, I think Crowder's way bigger than him too, so much respect on that.
Even better.
Yeah.
So the refs are looking at this and that. They're trying to figure out who's getting technicals. Who's
He's getting
thrown out of the game.
suspended or at least a game.
I don't think he should get suspended.
You don't think he's gonna get a game for that?
That was a flagrant, the double flagrant, whatever they call it. But,
Yeah, they're gonna get the shots on the ball, and then they better hold on to it. I don't know what's going on here, but why did he take that shot?
oh wow, he actually threw some punches.
Yeah, he did
maybe,
throw
too.
punches.
So Peyton's probably gonna get a suspension. The best Knick player.
John Morant got right in the middle of it. I gotta give him a little respect too. He didn't have to. He's a star. Valanciunas is just really, he's pulling people apart because he's the biggest guy on the court.
You're up by 18 points. If you make the steal off a lazy inbound, you dribble out the clock. There's 40 seconds left. Instead, he stepped back and threw up a three-pointer.
It didn't make any sense.
That's ridiculous.
I don't know why they're doing any of this. I'm really annoyed by their lack of. This game should have been over.
That's ridiculous. I gotta say, I'm always ragging on the Knicks, but Elfrid Payton did the right thing there. Toss him down to the ground.
My God.
The guy has no business taking that three-pointer. Makes no sense.
Piece of Aggies.
That's the equivalent to the team is up 20. They have the final possession. They're dribbling down the clock, and the guy dribbles and does a layup. Like, it's just it's a stat padding thing. It makes no sense. Elfrid Payton's got sick tats.
He's got good work. I was just gonna say, he didn't go cheap. He waited till he got that NBA money, and then he did.
They're showing the replay again. Look, he made the steal. All right, the game is over.
Who was he even looking at while he did that? By the way,
He dribbles back to the three-point line and chucks up a three.
that was like a big joke to him because he was looking back at somebody when he
I'm
did.
actually so shocked that Marcus Morris didn't get thrown out of this game because he's such a thug. I'm shocked. Makes no sense that he's still in this game, but all I need is a Marcus Morris three-pointer. The Knicks are going to have one more possession.
You like to see that Marcus Morris three-pointer.
Somebody with a laptop is showing the replay to Elfrid Payton on the side. I didn't even think that was legal. I thought it was like...
Wait, what? What advantage is he gonna
It's
get?
like the Astros with the cheating scandal, I feel like.
Nah, I was right. He's like on the sideline. I'm like, nah, I'm alright with that. Dude, Marcus Morris has some kind of blood on his neck. I'm not kidding.
I think that's one of his colorful tattoos.
We'll see. I don't know.
There's the guy. The Memphis coach, I would not know unless they showed his name before. He's basically just bitched out by
Run rough shot.
Julius Randle.
No, what I'm saying, like, he got in the middle of that, though. He gets respect alone. This guy's not an athlete.
This is a
Jay
really,
Crowder's having a great time over this all.
a really long delay. They're trying to figure out who gets what.
Yeah, they're really delaying this for no reason.
Kobe.
Kobe. Woo! Starting to hit him now.
Kobe.
Kobe. I shouldn't have pressed my button.
Finger roll, Kobe. That's a BOO. That's a game ender right there.
Finger. Oh, God. It is.
That's a win.
That's a win.
How much do we have on that?
2,000.
Real degenerate stuff.
That's a wound. I want a soundboard that plays certain things when we press.
No, this is taking way too long. It's not like there's like 8 players that were fighting.
I know it wasn't that big of a scuffle, but they're still looking at
Malice
stuff.
at the Palace. That's what they're gonna call it.
The referee has like an index
But
card.
why?
He was just handed an index card. I don't know what
This
it's.
looks like a rookie staff right here.
Who won the Oscar?
Paul keeps tabs on all the referee staffs that go around. But yeah, you're right. I've never seen any of these referees.
No, that's
before.
all I mean.
So
he was ejected.
Jay Crowder is ejected. I'm not sure why. I mean, he made an asinine decision.
He was pushed. No, he probably hit him when he got up, though. That's definite.
So
He made
Crowder.
contact with the referee.
Oh, he's giving it.
All right. So
Crowder.
Crowder's out. He's leaving. Alfred Payton has to be.
Yeah, he's going. He's gone.
But I gotta tell you this. He's gonna get so much respect in the locker room, right, Paul?
I agree.
Do you agree that he did the right thing?
I mean, not in nowadays type of sports, but
What are you
I
talking
think when we were
about?
growing up, that's proper.
He's saying that people are softer now, which he's
People are
correct.
soft now.
People
No.
are softer.
Any team,
He got a nice little. He got somebody took a pic of him while he was leaving.
any NBA team would be thrilled that he just did that. You do not. They're running up the score. He's padding his stats. No, Marcus
Marcus
Morris.
Morris was taking off the court.
Why? He didn't do anything.
He
I'm
hit
sorry,
somebody.
if
I'm pretty
not
sure.
happen, that's the funniest shit.
He hit somebody. I'm pretty sure.
If I wasn't 2 for 2, I'd be so furious. But all I needed was a Morris 3. He had
Marcus-
a chance for a 3 before.
Marcus
too.
Morris taking off the court.
If there's gonna be
He
a fight,
gleefully went off too.
first of all, I don't even think the referees even looked at a replay. They just figured the Knicks were in a fight. Marcus Morris must be ejected because
No, he hit somebody. I'm pretty sure.
I think he threw a punch, but it wasn't really a big punch.
Is that Nikita, by the way?
Who?
Who's that in the gray sports coat?
No, Ntilikina hasn't played a minute in this game, and that's not Ntilikina.
So who's wearing that suit?
I didn't catch who it was. I didn't.
That
see
is a fire outfit.
So here's the thing, Paul. You can actually officially put an X on my Morris pick.
Yeah, it's done.
This is what it's going to come down to here, and Donnie. Now I can root for you because I have no.
The Knicks are playing. The Knicks are playing with 4, like in hockey.
48 seconds left.
Remember how Alabama, when they got a lot of people taken out,
Donnie needs.
and they're gonna get the ball, I believe, because of this type.
Donnie needs less than 4 points.
Yeah, we got a wave of new people here, so let's keep them up to date.
Really?
What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. We'll watch.
Wait, how many shots does he get?
He was fouled on a 3-pointer.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Anybody who's tuning in, we're watching
Silly
Grizzlies.
tags and the blue shirt on.
All
the
right,
side.
relax. We're watching Grizzlies
Oh.
Knicks. Grizzlies up 21. Blowout ever since the start of the third quarter, really.
All right, and we got bets.
48 seconds left. We got bets going here. Donnie, here's the key. Donnie's got under 109.5, and it's looking actually.
Oh no! Now I'm gonna get it because they're doing the right thing. They want this over.
Because of this fight, though, it actually helped you.
Yeah, because they want to get out of
Because they
here
got the
now.
ball back.
Yeah.
So the Grizzlies are going to turn it over, and even if the Knicks come down and shoot a 3,
I'll get it. Yeah, because they're not gonna.
Donnie's going to win his under. Donnie, you're looking at a 3 for 3 job.
Yep, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm doing.
So we're looking at a 5 for 6 docket. Unless a miracle happens here. Oh, the Knicks aren't.
Marcus Morris is back.
The Knicks aren't even going to shoot. Marcus Morris, all he had to do was hit a 3, but he got thrown out of the game. So I went 2 for 3.
He's gonna get fouled on a 3. I feel like.
So Grizzlies minus 2.5 was a sure bet. Knicks lose by 21 at home. Another pathetic showing.
And by the way, the Grizzlies are hot as hell.
If
Let's
you
be
went
honest.
to MSG and you spent more than $50 to watch this game, I'm sorry.
Paul,
But you
thank
shouldn't
you,
have done
Paul.
it.
I appreciate it.
That's a final. Grizzlies by 21. Alfred Payton, you're my hero. The only Nick I respect. anymore. We did it for Kobe. Kobe, we miss you. I won the game of horse. Don't forget,
Yeah, you
anytime you're shooting at a trash can, throw up a Kobe in his name. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Let's take it out.
Thanks,
Good
guys,
times.
for watching. This
Good-
is Mr. Bridgeside from the control room.
Good fight.
Please
Good
like
night.
and subscribe, all that good stuff. If you enjoyed it, we'll come back soon with more stuff.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys watching, all right? We just like having
Always.
fun
Love the
watching
fans.
games, placing bets, and watching it. 5 for 6 for the day, so a pretty solid day.
Yeah, absolutely. Pound it.
And a game of horse for the kid Boo.
And a game of horse for the kid, but
Until next time, we'll catch you on a Knick game. We'll catch you. Yankee season coming up soon.
so disappointed that they're buying championships again.
In the meantime, enjoy your Super Bowl party. Have fun. Be safe. Drive safe. And we'll see you real soon. Thank you, guys.
Peace.
Bridgeside out. That's Donnie. I'm Boo. See you next time.
Ah.